finally, we have spawned in. 9,000 years later, we've officially spawned into the world. I mean, better late than never is the saying. That is what they say. They do, in fact, be saying that. Trust me, I know, because I'm the one who says it. Chat. We are done after today. Well, after we get today. This is the final shiny we need to get every single psychic shiny Pokemon. So, a little lore about this hunt. You can only hunt it on these games. Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emeralds. That is it. I did Fire Red because Fire Red. Soft resets, you know what I'm saying? I actually don't know if you can get them in Ruby and Sapphire. What I do know is that we're gaming today. We are completing the old classic quest for every single psychic shiny. I started this quest 2 years ago. And now here we are. With our last shiny in our sights. I have no idea how it's going to go today. Maybe we need 1,000,000 encounters. Maybe we need 4. But we got 4 squeens. What are we? Squeens. And what are we about a freaking game? So that means that let's do first 4 encounters. See if any of them are shiny. And go from there. As you can see, Deoxys comes down on us. And then there you go. And now we just reset the games. And that's it. And that's it. It ain't too shabby. I'm gonna be real. It ain't too shabby. But it's not fantastic either. And the reason I say it's not fantastic is because these previously on your quest screens take a lot of time to get through, as you can see. As you can see, it takes a minute to get through them all. So we gotta... Oh, that's gonna happen a decent amount too. So we gotta figure out how many encounters per stream. Or what's it called? How many encounters per minute and kind of go from there. But... this is it. This is the game. This is the game plan for today anyways. And I can't believe we're finishing this. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot believe, chat, that we are already... I mean, obviously we're doing it. What else would we be doing? But, like... I do not miss multiple screen hunting. If I'm being truthful. Part of it is so freaking buggy. But it's okay. It's okay. It'll be worth it. Yo, Tater, what's up, homie? Papa Bird, welcome on in. Spicy, hello, hello. Kaylin, Celine, hello. Positive, I see you. Comment of the Tater, the one and only. Welcome on in as well. Rusk, I hope you're doing great today. Positive, I already said hi to Positive. Positive, you get 2 highs today because you're just cool and special like that. And of course, Star R. Khalib, the one and only. The only. I'm excited for this movie. A movie video, that's alright. There we go. You got it. You got it. Eventually. 12,000 years later. How are you today, Sir Way? I'm doing alright, bro. I'm doing A-okay. No complaints, no complaints. I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to game the game. And I'm not excited for Spotify to keep freaking up, man. It's really annoying. I am not excited for Spotify to keep being freaking annoying. I don't like Spotify. Me and Spotify, we're not best friends right now. We're not best friends right now because it's doing me dirty and I hate it. It's been doing me dirty and I hate it. Brother, it's screen maxing. This is a 1 in 8,192 shiny. It took me getting Celebi almost a year. I don't want to do that again. No, not almost a year. I took like 4 months. I'm not about to spend 4 hunts. I think 8 is, or 8. I think 4 is the most appropriate max screens, I think. I think any more than 4 is just insanely absurd. But that's just me. That's just me. It's still a 1 in 2,000 chance. Like, every time the entire set does an encounter, it's still a 1 in 2,000 chance. But this way, like, it's realistic to get it in a stream. Like, in, like, a 4 hours gaming session. Not even realistic, per se, because I think it's, like, 1,000 an hour. So actually, maybe not, but like in a couple streams. But it's a lot better than doing individuals. Abza blogs safari hunting on 12 screens. Yo, I'm gonna say something that's a crazy hot take. Safari hunting was ruined by multiple screens. Safari hunting used to be so cool and sick. I used to think Safari Week was the coolest thing ever because I was like so hard to find shinies because, you know, it's full odds, 1 at 8192, super rare, and then you have the chance to fail them. And then people whip out 27 different screens, and it's like, oh, the odds of you finding a shiny per screen encounter or per set of encounters is like 1 in 200. Like, absolutely no hate at the end of the day. Play the game how you want to play, but 12 screens is absurd. Absurd. To each their own, of course. To each their own, of course. Like, I get it, I want a shiny hunt, full odds. I get it. But, like, I don't know. It's literally, it's the same thing as, like, Scarvy shiny hunting, right? The people, or the reason that Scarvy shiny hunting feels like plain is because of how many shinies you can find on that game. Because you find them relatively quickly, right? So in the older games, you find a shiny, it's like, whoa, this is an older game shiny, it's so rare. But then you know, and you do like 27 screens, I don't know if that's my number I keep going to. It's like you're finding like one every like 20 minutes. Like, maybe not 20 minutes, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're finding one every like hour or so. And all of a sudden, it's like, what's the difference between all these different screens for Pokemon Crystal and popping a shiny sandwich within Scarvy? I mean, other than the game, of course. You're still finding them at basically the same rate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like 4 is okay, but like, maybe that's just like, not ego. Ego's not the right word, but like, hypocritical of me to say 4 is okay because I'm doing 4, but I don't know. I still feel like with 4, I can find more at a, like, I can find it within a reasonable amount of time. And I wouldn't do 4 if this wasn't here, by the way. If previously on your quest wasn't on the screen, I would do 2. I will say that. If it wasn't the previously on your quest screen, I would have done more. I would have just done 2. But because that's there and it slows down the encounter, so I was like, you know what, I'll let this slide. I'll let it slide for the one time. Traffic, what's up, homie? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? That's a setup? Hey, man. 4 Charizards, my favorite Pokemon. Chat, type 1 if Charizard's your favorite Pokemon. Right now. Will the 4 screens get overstimulated? Yeah. Nah, you're so valid for that. I think that's a really weird order. 2, I hate you guys. You guys suck. You guys just don't have good taste in Pokemon. You guys literally just don't have taste in Pokemon like I do. I want them to all be synchronized as much as possible, so I'm gonna wait. Guys, elite streamers just liked my tweet. Am I famous? I'm 2 for 2 on getting liked by streamer guys. Whoever elite streamer is, he just liked my tweet. So I think that's a sign that I'm gonna be next up on Mr. Beast. Yep. I'm gonna be in Mr. Beast's newest YouTube video, chat. Not to flex or anything, but I'm pretty much a gamer. How does this work? Assume it's in 4 GBAs? Yep. That's exactly what it is. Did you apply to streaming school? Yeah, dude. I'm actually, I got accepted into Streamer University. My enrollment starts next week. Wave says 8 hands. I do. Well, as you can see, none of them are in unison. They're all, like, not in sync, and that's because they're all separate. Like, I'm doing every single one individually. I'm just cycling between the 4 of them. What's your favorite Deoxys form? Speed. Absolutely speed. 100%. One of my dream times on how to hunt this. I think Fire Red is one of the best ways. You can do, what's it called? Emerald, but Emerald RNG is weird. Oh, I messed it up. It's okay. Ah! Don't do that. Pookie. Don't do that. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So, chat, what if we get a shiny in like 5 minutes? Hypothetically speaking, what if we get it in like 5 minutes? Not my favorite, but okay, what's your favorite? Wait, why is the one on the bottom right? Sorry, I was reading yeah, that's a weird message. One on the bottom right, we're just so far ahead. This is one of my dream shows. I don't know this. I like the default. That was lucky. Yeah, default one's cool. I like speed. I think my tiers go speed, attack, default, defense. But that's more so in the sense of I just like all of them but defense. I just don't like defense. I'm gonna be real. I just don't like defense. So it's not even like I don't like the default form. I like all of them but the defense one. So he's my least fave because he's plain. See, that's fair. I just like him because he's fast. I like his design. I like his design, I will say. I like the design. They have a Deoxys sitting cutie. Is that really a thing? Also, what's up, Bordigo? How you been, homie? Just got home from work. How was work, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea the correct order of the screens I should be going in. Is there even an order? I don't. Oh, there is an order. Sick. Order 65. They have every Pokemon in form of Gen 6. Shout out to Sitting Cutie Lampant. Am I right?
Rat in Hell says I'm gonna canonos evil AU Oshawaves as pickle waves.
I'm gonna canonos evil AU. What does that even mean? You just cast a spell on me? What does that even mean, dude? Yeah, this used to give me nightmares. Now you're so real for that high key. This Pokemon's freaky as hell, bro. I can't blame you. This Pokemon is freaky as hell. I can't blame you. Canonize? Oh, okay. Also, what is AU? AU to me is Australian, but I don't, unless you literally mean I'm gonna become Australian. It is so cool, bro. I agree, dude. He's kind of scary, but he's kind of cool. He's kind of cool. He's definitely up there with the better, what's it called? Mythicals. Absolutely. Alternate universe? Oh. Maybe I should do 27 screens so I can get the shiny in one second. Australian Oshawaves for GTA 6? Yeah, we're cooking, chat. Chat, from here on out, every single dollar that the stream makes is going to go towards my Australian citizenship. And bribing the government and authorities to let me live there. And then you guys got to see the coolest boxing match ever. Oshawaves versus 17 kangaroos. All of which have had their babies abducted, so they're full of rage. I'm just saying. I ain't coming out on bottom. Alright, let's just say that. You can do that in America? There are kangaroos in America? But I mean, I feel like Australia has more aura. I'm gonna be honest, sorry. Because in America, I just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna use my gun. Let's see. Like in zoos? Oh no, see, that's a lot more work. It actually is cheaper and more efficient to not do that. It's more cheaper and efficient to just buy an Australian ticket. Like a flight to Australia. Because you gotta go and you gotta bribe all the zoo authorities to look the other way so I can kidnap all of the kangaroos. I have to manage 17 kidnapped kangaroos at the same time, because if I kidnap them slowly but surely, people will acknowledge the absence of kangaroos and it will take more time as well. But then also with people acknowledging the absence, suspicion will raise and then the feds will get on my ass. Whereas if I just go to Australia, they're just kind of walking around like day-to-day people. So I forgot there's other countries. Average American be like, what? There's more than just the Freedom Lands? What? Oh, I almost want shiny in general now. So get it. What's stopping you, Kakashi? Cheat one in right now. Because that's how it works. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I'm catching Pokemon to Pokemon Go. I'm going to be honest. Forgive me. It said that there's a shiny Carbink around, and they lied to me. I was checking everything else in case one of them was shiny. I got gaslit by the Pokemon Company. I could low-key. Cheating one in is boring, though. Boo. Thumbs down. That's not the correct answer. That's not very Sigma of you. Disliking your YouTube video. Reporting you to the feds for cheating in a children's video game. And I'm also having my moderators chew through your Ethernet cable as we speak. Well, how was work, Sanity? If you answered, I missed it. My sincerest of apologies. I think the internet has a whole bunch of people that, but they're usually from the US. Narrow-minded. Understandable. Ike, though. Honestly, like, that's fair. It's still narrow-minded, but it's fair. Like, at least it makes sense. What you're saying has logic behind it. I'll give you that. What's your favorite shiny you found in this challenge? Probably Shelfa Ralts. I think shiny Alpha Ralts, because that is one of my dream shinies. Probably shiny Alpha Ralts, I would say. Or Celebi. Or Mew. Definitely one of the ones that, like, either shiny Alpha Ralts or one of the mythicals. Celebi looked amazing in Crystal. I will say, Celebi looked amazing in Crystal. Work was super chill, honestly? Hell yeah, dude. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. W, we love a chill day at work. I want to see how many encounters per minute. So, go. 104. So we gotta lock in. Chat, we gotta lock in. Why didn't it do that? Okay. Chat, we gotta lock in. Proceeds to do the most unlocked in activities. Sick. Wait, why can't I? Oh, it's not letting me. No! How am I supposed to? It's not letting me do the thing. Oh my god, it's so stupid. They're both 30-second encounters. Oh my god. We're getting 4 encounters. I guess we're getting 8 encounters a minute. Pretty predict today? Obviously, but later stream. Yep. Yeah, we'll do predict for shiny today. Yeah, dude, it's literally it's 8 encounters a minute, which means it should take 1,000 minutes to reach odds. Hey Siri, how many hours in 1,000 minutes?
That would be 16.67.
16 hours. So I guess it's a 1 in 4 chance every stream that we find this shiny. Okay. That's not fantastic, but that's not terrible. Alright. Word. What is File Explorer doing open? Siri, where's my dad? There's no one named Dad in your contacts. Thanks, Siri. Thanks, Siri. I appreciate it. Sorry, this got moved incorrectly. What is this melody, chat? What do I got playing in my ears right now? I need Super Giga Chad music. Gamers, identify this. Can anybody do it? Probably not. But my message got automated. Siri, what's my address? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Calm down. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. My God. So is that everyone Cinderace for you? I don't like you anymore, Star Caleb. That's all I have to say about that statement. I have a disliking towards you. Bow now. What did Caleb do? He ruined Cinderace, dude. He sent me a video that ruined Cinderace's cry for me. And I don't appreciate it. How do I, like... Weird. Cheeseburger. Hi, Evie. How we doing? Was it Serena by chance? Yes. Why are you asking that like I'm gatekeeping information? Yeah, Caleb sent me a video of Serena. And its cry sounds like Cinderace. I'm not gatekeeping nothing, chat. Why do you guys act like I'm gatekeeping the lore? Eh? I'm just an EP gamer, dude. Just ready to honk shoe. I should make a video getting a shiny Dex and Violet. We're doing that on Let's Go. That's what we're doing right after this. Once we get the Oxus chat, we're going back to Let's Go. I want to have a cheeseburger. I've never been more jealous in my entire life. Alright, it's a sleep stream now. Oh.
Commentator 1 says this is hype.
Yep. Absolutely hype. So I took a quick power nap. We're back. Anything you can do to make you forgive me? Yes, give me $7,982. That's enough for first and last runs at a new apartment, plus the next month. That's exactly what you can do, Star Arcalib. Thanks for asking. Patience, my friend. No. You can gamble. You gotta wait to gamble, brother. You gotta wait a minute to gamble. There's not enough people here to gamble right now. What's the point of gambling if there's nobody to gamble against? Ooh, bicycle theme goes kind of dummy, though. Can I be real and say that this is one of my favorite bicycle themes? Something more affordable? Okay, fine. $7,981. Gosh. $50 gifted right now, you won't. Bam, 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 bam. You're right, I won't. Wait, where did gun emote go? Right there. It's right there. Close enough. True. True. Oh, it's a bit reward? Oh, that would explain it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the gun emote was... It's always been a bit emote. You're at work, Star Khalib? How's work going, homie? And you can type X for crime. Just hypothetically speaking, Caleb, you can type X for crime, bro. I swear I've used it before. Cheater! How did you do that? You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that. Oh, I love the song. Da 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 da. Chad, I want to start making AI generated YouTube videos. I had like the motivation at 3 in the morning to start making an automotive YouTube channel. But I don't know how that would work. No, for what it's worth, it wouldn't be Oshawaves videos. It would just be like a side channel. Not even a side channel, it's a separate channel. It's literally called YouTube Automotive. And there's a lot of money to be made there. That's what I've been, that was my last night's hyperfixation for like an hour. No. Why not? Why not? I think it'd be a good thing. It would give people jobs. It would put money in my pocket. Win-win. It's gay. Well, if I gotta kiss a dude to get a fat band in my pocket, then I'm kissing a dude. We added to the no, it's not like that, chat. No, it's AI generated in the sense of like. Okay, the easiest way I can explain YouTube Automotive is you have AI do all the work for you. The AI researches the topic, the AI generates the scripts, you have another AI voice read it, a good AI voice, not a shitty one, and then you hire an actual editor, and then you hire an actual thumbnail artist. It's Automotive, it does it itself. Why did I just reset over nothing twice? It wouldn't literally be an AI video. No, that's stupid. That's how people are making money, bro. Hi, Key. People making money doing that. And it gives a job to an editor and a thumbnail artist. Who's our personality on that vid? Well, it wouldn't be an Oshawaves video. It would be like a fucking, I don't know, like a Fortnite YouTube channel. Like top 10 guns in Fortnite. Or just something. Off of grandma's. See, I don't know, bro. I definitely think there's money to be made there. Isa and I are I don't want to watch that. People do. People watch it hella. I wouldn't be surprised, chat, if it's not an actual voice for a YouTube channel, that a lot of it's AI, like AI in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's just like the voice. That's AI. It's artificial intelligence, a voice. I don't think anyone will watch that. I think it's because the Pokemon community has this like very anti-AI mindset, which I'm not against. Obviously, AI itself is a bad thing, but in an instance where you can use AI for what it's supposed to be used as a tool to make money, why the hell not? What's the money made by selling drugs? Trust me, and if it wasn't illegal, I'd probably do that. I love AI? No, but like you can use AI to assist you. Finally liked him play Pokemon. He did. He did. Like having the AI write a script. You know how many YouTubers do that? I don't think you guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you guys want to know how many YouTubers do that. I don't do that. I will say I don't do that. But I wish I did. I'm gonna be honest, I wish I did. Use AI? No, I don't use AI for anything. But I know the quality of my videos would drastically increase if I did. If I had an AI write my scripts, or even just overview my scripts. Like, there are literally companies that do that. Like, actually, I've had a couple of companies reach out to me and be like, hey, we will modify your scripts for you. We will upgrade your scripts for a fee. And they use AI. Like, I looked into other companies, and they just use AI to do it. But, like, they're successful companies, and they do well. Not like they're not millionaires by any means. Like, it's just a script adjustment thing. But, like, make some pennies. They got they got some employees there. I think it's like 20 of them. Which means they're making enough to pay 20 people. Plus make profit. Sounds fruity? Yeah. But that's just life, bro. Saw an auto-dub YouTube video yesterday. Was like an AI voice-ish reading. Okay, so like you guys know those Reddit stories on Minecraft? Those are AI voices. You know, the Minecraft parkour and the guys reading crazy Reddit stories? That's an AI voice. You guys watch those. So now it's okay? Contradiction! Those are bad? They're bad, but they get millions of views and generate thousands of dollars. Millions of people watch them. So...
Fish says that's not a tool, you are just using AI to do the job for you, by making a script, to making ideas, to voicing over it. There is no one behind the content, it's all just AI with no personality and creativity.
I would counter that by saying that just because a tool does the job for you doesn't mean it's not a tool. That's like saying a screwdriver is not a tool. Because you can technically screw the screw in yourself with your hands, but you're having the screwdriver do it for you. A tool is something that can, like, that can make your job easier. And what is the definition of easiest possible, like, what is the definition of making something easier? Having somebody do it for you. That's a person or not. I'm doing what to the screw? Hey, if you're screwing it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes you gotta get a little freaky, bro. Sometimes you gotta get a little freaky. Okay, commentator, hi, you wanna chill, bro? You kind of want to chill with the Steal My Shine Like Dog? I don't want to time you out, bro. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I literally had your message pre-fired. If you sent one more, I was about to time you out. I'm gonna be real. I had it typed out, bro. I was about to time you out.
Fish says
Oh, I hear
ethical
myself.
eyes, you use I to help with the hard parts of your job, not replace you with almost every step.
Yo! Yo! Sanity just gifted 3 months of tier 1 to Goon King, bro. You did not just do that, Sanity. Oh my god, bro. Sanity, thank you for the 3 months of gifted tier 1. Yo, Goon. You best be dropping the homie Sanity a thank you, bro. This man just paid, so you have 3 months of ad-free content, access to our emote, then a cutie beauty badge beside your name. Sanity, bro. That's crazy, dog. You're nuts, bro. Thank you so much, homie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ethical AI is you use AI to help with the hard parts of your job, not replace it. I'm not gonna argue with you because you're not wrong, but why do you think drug dealers make money? They know it's not ethical, but they make more money than the ethical. That's just how the world works. The world is corrupted, so you can either play by the rules and be miserable, or, you know, bend them and enjoy what limited time you have. That's not my thought process, but that is the reality of it. Why are my messages all oranged out? I'm not saying I'm pro AI, but I'm saying if there is a way that I can make artificial intelligence generate money, then why not? Do you want to be a corrupt, greedy hog? I'm going to counter your argument by saying that you should never care about what other people think of you. I know I'm the opposite of a greedy person. I do not think I'm a greedy person by any means, and I feel like anybody who really knows me well would agree that I'm not a greedy person. So by me using this way to make money, that doesn't make me greedy at all. Though everybody on the internet will call me a sloppy, greedy hog or a pig or whatever. But I know that's not the case at all. They just don't agree with my ideas. And people have this idea drilled in their brain that if you don't agree with somebody, then they are your enemy. The golden rule has absolutely been lost. I'm quoting I'm paraphrasing Markiplier's statement right now, but absolutely. Treat people the way you want to be treated is completely gone. If I don't agree with something you do, I'm not going to sit here and call you a greedy corporate hog or whatever. I'm not going to call you this terrible human being because you do something I don't like. I really does break my heart to say that people completely forget that you were still supposed to treat people the way you wish to be treated. It honestly does hurt my soul. I don't voice my opinion on this a lot, but if there's one thing I would ever say, it's that, absolutely. People are very mean nowadays. It's very rare to find a genuine, kind person. And it's 100% because people have just drilled this idea that if you don't agree with them, that they are your enemy. They are evil. They are corrupted. They are... And not corrupted like... And like, oh, corporate greed. They're corrupted like they are literally mentally ill and something in their brain does not function correctly, corrupted. And that is absolutely not the case. It's simply put, two people don't see eye to eye on things. And just the way people react on that is awful. I'm going to be truthful. It's so terrible the way people respond now. This isn't directed generally at all towards anybody. I also just want to say, like, Fish, this is not directed towards you by any means. I'm just using that as an example because I know that is like something that would come up a lot. So first of all, I like to say, I know that you were not directly calling me that. I'm speaking on a what? Okay, that was weird. I'm speaking a very, very vague, or I guess like generalized statement, and this is not specifically directed towards you or anybody else individually. Why does my game look like that? Does it look fine on no, because it's gonna bother me. I'm sorry, hold on. Oh, don't make me do this. Oh, don't make me do this. Okay, hold on. Hold on. My screen's like kind of messed up on my screen. So I gotta like resort them, but there's no way to tell what one is what individually, so I have to do this. Hold on. Okay, there. I think it's good now. Bow, 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 bow. Fish broke his game. Come on, dude. What are we doing, bro? Please. I just want to find a shiny. I'm saying you're probably greedy hog. I'm saying that it's greedy to have AI do all the work for you and reap the benefits. 100%. And again, I would say, again, like, I know that you aren't directly calling me that, but there are people who would generally call me that. That's why I was speaking, like, on a general basis. There are people who would generally say that because of something I would do. Especially with AI, it's such a sensitive topic on the internet. I can transfer, absolutely, I can transfer all the shinies to home. 100%. Of fisticuffs? What is fisticuffs? Do I actually want to know the answer to that question? I don't know if I want to. Can I start prediction? Let's wait a little bit longer. See, and here, can I, like, this is like more so of a general society contradiction. That I like, just on the topic, since we're here, I kind of like, I want to talk about it. I think it's really interesting that, there's just so many contradictions in life with so many things that people say. I feel like people recently, like more so recently than ever, have been trying to adjust the moral code to meet their ideologies. But I think the reason that that's interesting is because A, that's just not how it works, but also this whole narrative of don't care about what other people think is this glorified idea that you should not care what other people think about you. You shouldn't care about what this random person that you're never going to see again thinks and or says about you. But then if this person is saying that you're a bad person online for whatever it may be, I'm not even like talking like anything specific. Like you could like, what is something someone would give you shit for? Here's an example. Multiple Pokemon screens, because I don't like them. I'll use this as an example because it's something that I express. I don't like. No, that's a really bad example because that's not like a serious one that you're not going to take to heart. What is an example of something that somebody would say to you that you would take to heart when you really shouldn't? Okay, I'm just going to go on the AI conversation, and I'm just going to use it as an example because my brain can't think of anything right now, and I don't want to, like... What's the word? I don't want to forget what I'm talking about. I'm trying to think. If this person says that AI is bad, like using... Again, I'm not using this, like, I'm not talking about you... Fish, this person is not you. I just want to elaborate that because the last thing I want is you to feel targeted. Just generally, because generally speaking, the internet hates AI. This person uses AI generative thumbnails, and then everybody says that they're a bad person for it. Are they a bad person for it or no? And let me explain before you just be like yes or no. Let me explain. Aren't you supposed to not care about what other people think? So if everybody else thinks you're a bad person for it, aren't you supposed to not care that they think that? And then keep doing it? Or are you supposed to stop doing it because everybody's saying it? But then if you do that, then you are ignoring that whole don't care what other people think, do what makes you happy. You are sacrificing that for their opinion. So which one triumphs the other? I feel like there is no real answer, and like it's just that's really weird to me. That is, there's so many, I think about this all the time. There's so many just like societal, what is the word when you, contradictions, and that is just one of a million. I would keep his name. I think it's like it's a person-to-person thing for real. It's just really weird. That's like, what am I supposed to do in that situation? If you are pushing the idea, and I'm not saying like specifically just AI, just anything in general. If you're pushing the idea that this person is bad for doing this thing, should that person listen to you and stop doing that thing because it's bad? Or should they not listen to you because they're not supposed to listen to other people's opinions and only care about themselves? And, you know, like, to an extent, like, obviously care about your friends and family and all that shit too, but, like, in that specific situation, I think there's lots of contradictions there.
Commentator 1 says, well, you can't just do something illegal and go, I like doing it, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
Why not? I will feel this conversation. Why not? Pirating? That's an example. Millions of people do that, actually. That is... I wasn't even going to go off of examples. I was going to feed off of, like... I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna leech on the logic there because I know that's a flawed logic statement. I was gonna leech off of it and break it down and point out all the contradictions and absence of logic in the statement. Murder? Okay. I'm on Twitch, so I can't say entirely what I want to say. I think. I can't listen to this song. I'm gonna be sorry. That song makes me sad. So I'm on Twitch, so I gotta think about what I want to say. I'm not saying I'm pro murder, chat. I'm not saying go murder people. I'm really thinking about how to word this. How do I okay, murder. No, you murder. We'll feed off of that murder. You're referring to murdering humans, right? Like murdering other people? Why is it okay to murder animals but not other people? Or plants, or like trees? If murder itself is bad, then why is it so normalized? Food, exactly. I agree. It's a survival instinct. Right? Because you need to do it to survive. Typically in murder, that's the same thing. It's not morally correct, but typically enough murders aren't just, I'm bored, I'm gonna go kill this person. It's more so like, I'm gonna kill this person because if I don't, then they're gonna say something to somebody that's gonna get me in trouble. So basically, it's them or me. But one is right and one is wrong. And I'm not saying that I'm pro-murder. I'm more so saying that all of these rules are in place, but there's no... All of these rules are in place as if some hierarchy created them for us to obey. And I'm not talking like hierarchy like political people. I'm talking like an existential being, like a god of some sort, right? But, and if you believe that, you believe that. But realistically speaking, I don't think God made laws. I don't think it says that anywhere in the Bible. I'm pretty sure like those are man-made. So, and realistically speaking, here is a big thing. Everybody only lives once. So everybody who made those laws, it's their first time at life. It's their first time at life too. Just like how it's yours. Your parents, it's their first time at life too. They've experienced it longer. But it's still their first time at life. It's their first and only shot, too. So... how do I word this without people being like, what the hell are you talking about? Just because everybody says something doesn't mean it's right. Just because everybody says something doesn't mean it's right. And I'm not talking about specifically murder. I'm just saying generally speaking. But even then, like, that's just the joys of being human. Is there's always two sides to a coin, and there's never anything that's morally right. No matter what, there isn't a single thing that every human being can collectively agree on. Because, with every action, there is a reaction. And it depends on who you ask. That reaction might not be worth you doing the action. In an instance, murder. What is the reaction to murder? Well, A, you're taking somebody's life, but B, that's a crime, so you're probably going to go to jail if you get caught. So to most people, it's not worth going to spend 20 years in jail to commit murder. But to some people, that's worth it. And that's why it happens. That is exactly why it happens. To some people... you know, it's not realistically as easy as just cut, copy, and paste. It's worth it. Usually there's motive, like revenge. That is a very big one. Usually, I feel like if murderers who went to jail, that were like thought it was worth it. Their motive was revenge. They avenged somebody that they cared deeply about. So to them, it was worth it. To them, they didn't see it poorly, whereas other people will. But that could be said about literally everything, and that is the point I'm trying to make. Is that just because something is the way it is, doesn't mean that it's right. And furthermore, just because everybody says something is bad, doesn't mean they're right. Looping this all back. At the end of the day, we all only live once. This is the reality of it. We all are going to die someday. Some sooner than others, some later than others, but realistically, either way, all of our time here is limited. So I really do believe that, like, you should do whatever you think you would enjoy, whatever makes your life easier, whatever benefits you, no matter what people think. Obviously that's easier said than done. But with that in mind, going all the way back, if I make an AI YouTube channel and everybody says it's bad, why should I care? Truthfully, and I'm not saying this from a personal perspective, I'm taking all emotion out of this conversation and I'm speaking strictly logically. Okay? And just realistic, because that is the kind of person I am. I'm a realistic person. If I have an opportunity to just make, let's just say $10,000 in like 5 months. I don't know how much, you know, like you can never know, but I'm just gonna use an example. If I have an opportunity to make that much money at the cost of people online not liking me for it, why should I cater to them when I'm probably never going to speak to half of them again anyways? And this opportunity can change my life, or can improve my life in so many ways. But it's considered morally wrong. Explain that one to me. That is the question I'm asking. Logically. Because I think that is the biggest thing people struggle with nowadays, is being able to look at something with strictly logic and take all emotion out of the topic. Which is always why I'm iterating that I'm not like talking to somebody specifically, or I'm not thinking of this specific individual or talking about this specific individual. This screen isn't right, by the way, I just realized. I always have to constantly iterate that because I know people don't people struggle with taking logic out of conversation. I just closed half my games. Okay. Why did that do that? I don't understand. Oh my god, that's so annoying. That's so annoying that I gotta do that. Like, logically, I don't think you can make a I don't think you can make a logical point. You can rob people, help you, but it's morally wrong. See, but the truth is, people don't not rob people because it's morally wrong. People don't rob people because of what will happen if you do it. The crimes that follow, the risk factor that comes with robbing somebody. If you could get away with robbery, it was just like, oh, this person would be upset, but you could rob them of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Nobody's caring. I wouldn't care. Okay, well, that's not true. Like, but there is ways that people could justify it. What if the person I'm stealing from is a criminal or a crook? Is it okay now because they obtained their money in a bad way? I'm not gonna rob an innocent grandmother, but like, and why is that okay? In that instance, why is that morally accepted? But like, why is that one okay? See, like these are the questions that I'm asking. No. See, but that's your opinion. If I were to ask like 100,000 people, I guarantee you there's gonna be more. Not every single one of them's gonna say no. And generally, I feel like, especially if I say if they're a criminal, a lot of people are gonna say yes. These people are like, oh well, it's fair. You know, they did bad things. They deserve bad things. Which is an argument. Okay, I really quickly need to just. Okay, so it's these two. Okay. I need to be able to. Why did these screens duplicate? Why is that's only there's. Okay, give me a second, chat. And then here is another thing. Here is a final question. What makes you right? Anybody who answers yes or no, what makes you right? Why are you right over everybody else? If you say yes and I say no, why are you right and I'm wrong? Especially if it's my life. Riddle me that one. Why should I listen to you over myself when it's my life? Based off of that whole conversation about not caring about other people's opinions. That is exactly, the problem is you can't. The problem is you can't. Nobody can. Because at the end of the day, this is everybody's first time on Earth. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing. We just spent our entire time trying to figure it out. Nobody has any clue what's going on. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. We could all die tomorrow. Nobody's going to know that. That's not what I wanted to do. Where is the one where you were encountering Deoxys, but not looking at it? No. These aren't changing. What the hell's going on? Why are these not doing what I need them to do? Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind, chat. Dude, my window capture's geeking. Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to do this over here. I need to move it. This is what happens when you close your games, chat. This is what happens when you close your games. Okay, so I need this one to be this one, but I need this to go back here. And then this one, and then this one, and then this one. That's Twitch chat. Sick. Okay, now we're making progress. The top ones are correct. Now just the bottom right one. Or bottom left, sorry. No. Dude, my problem is they are literally all the same. My problem is they are literally all the same. Like, I'm trying to change between them, but they're all the exact same one. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, I finally got it. Okay. Thank you, my lord. Okay. God, that took way too long. Oh, and it broke again. Oh my god, what are we doing? Whatever, this is I think it's fine. Does it look fine? I mean, like, that's not perfect, but whatever. Actually, it's not whatever, because now that I noticed it, it's a problem. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna start weeping, like Weeping Bell. Why is the black still there? Oh, is it because it's too much? What? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. I'm so confused. Why is there a black thing there? Whatever. I don't care enough to fix it. Yes, yes. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Okay. Am I using AI to help overview script is fine, but writing and stuff like thumbnails is wrong and eventually bad for revenue because it's kidsy and people can tell no effort. Are those being scripted right? Bad for cloud, basically. Well, okay, here's like I wouldn't associate it at all with my brand. I want you to know that. It would, like, the original thing that brought this up is called an automotive an automotive channel, which is a self-sufficient channel. It would be a channel that would run itself. Like, obviously, I would still have to do things, but it wouldn't be in any way, shape, or form tied to Osha, like, my name or me. Truthfully, you guys would never even know about it. Ever. Unless I directly said something. You guys would never know about it. Right? So... But I see your point in saying, like, that people can tell, like, slop. Absolutely. People can always tell slop, which is why you make it not slop. You do what you need to do to make it not slop. And then you have AI do the rest. That is what automotive YouTube channels are. And there are millions of them that exist. I hope you guys know that. All over YouTube. Successful ones, too. So if we be like, yeah, but they have, like, 3 subscribers. No. I've seen 4 YouTube channels out of 100,000 plus subscribers and get 6 times the amount of views that I get. And they do it through AI. Whereas I work 6 hours, 8 hours every single day. So, and they make more money. They perform better than I do. So the incentive's there. Because nobody wants to work. All our time is limited. So, not to say that I'm going to quit. I love doing this. But like, you know, if I was in this strictly for the money, which realistically, that's all life is about. Why wouldn't I? If I lost my passion for YouTube and content creation, why wouldn't I do that? Bam, bam, bam. Sorry, I got really into this, so I missed a lot of chats. Going from murder to YouTube channel AI is funny. Well, I had to I explain stuff through logic. I'm a logical person, so I just trust that other people are too. I learn often that that's not the case, but I always do. So I was providing logic with an example that was provided not by me, so it doesn't even sound like that I made it up. A specific scenario to benefit my argument. I let other people choose it, and then went from there. And then I circled back. Hey, I wouldn't have closed the games. Ah, you're so right. You're so right. How do you have this set up so they're each behind you like a second? I don't have it set like that. They're like, that is how they are. When I'm individually, it's 4 separate games that I'm running, and I'm individually clicking on them. I can't click on them all at the same time. So I click on one, and then I jump to another one, and then I click on that one, and then I do that. So that's why they're all by a second. I'm fast enough to make it look like it's automotive, oh my god. With a second delay, but no, it's all manual inputs. It's all manual inputs. I'm cycling between them and clicking them all. Like, I am tabbing in and out. Like, literally what I'm doing is I'm circling between the games. Bow, 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 bow. What's your thoughts on dead internet theory? I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real. Because there's too many people. Like, you mean the dead internet theory that, like, the internet's full of robots that aren't real people, right? I don't think that's real because of how many people there are. Everything is just bots now? I'm gonna counter that argument really damn well. Right now. Oh, I don't have a Windows capture for this one. We'll jump over here for a sec, because I got a display capture. I don't even know why that's there, I'm gonna be honest. Human, 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 human. Slay girl. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't see tits really quickly. Hold the phone. Human, 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 human. Keep going. Human, 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 human. Human, these are genres. Human, 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 human. Oh my god. Human, 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 human. I think I made my point clear. I think I made a point. I hope I did anyways. I really hope that also didn't mess up my lore. Oh, I closed out of the wrong thing. Oops. It's hard for me to leave internet theory when I literally all I see is humans. Could be bots mixed in with the humans maybe, but dead internet theory? No. There's too many people. Way too many people, and there's too many people alive. Like, just simply put. If the population was way lower, maybe. Like, if the population was like an eighth of what it is, maybe there's only 1 billion people on the planet, maybe. But there's like 10 billion, 11 billion, so. Stop doing that. Stop opening the games, making them too big. I'm robbing Jeff Bezos. Base. Robbery is robbery no matter the person. Okay, and if I disagree with that, then just okay. Well, actually, I'm not gonna respond to comments because I kind of already have made points, and also these are a minute ago. I'm gonna read them all. An eye for an eye makes the world blind. True. So the what's it called? The resolution to an eye for an eye is to not bother. Right? If I make AI YouTube videos, or I'm not saying I do because I love Dolly and her art, so I would never ever do this. But if I like started making AI generated thumbnails, wouldn't that instance of an eye for an eye be cancellation? I make AI generated art, that is my, and then I get flamed for it. That is the eye for an eye. I make something somebody likes and I get flamed for it. That's an eye for an eye. It's not literally, but that's an eye for an eye because the golden rule is lost. So where's the logic there? There's the absence of logic right there. Man, when did Waves become a teacher? A person who thinks all the time. He'd be a good philosophy teacher, you think so? You think so? I'd like to think that I'd be a good philosophy student. Maybe like if I had time to practice, like a couple years, I could be a good, maybe a good teacher. I'd like to think so. Philosophy teacher, anyways. Those are actively just questions I think about all the time. Like, like, I know it sounds like I'm arguing them, but it's more so that I'm just passionate about these kind of conversations. Like, there's passion behind my thing because I actively think about this stuff all the time. I actively question everything. That's just the kind of person I am. I question why this is okay. Why is this okay? Why is this just, but this isn't? And I notice contradictions in all of everything, in laws, in logic, in morals, and literally everything. There's always some sort of flaw Always some sort of contradiction. And there's no answer, but I still ask the question. Why is this okay? Because I seek an answer that it isn't to be seeked. That's kind of like what all philosophy is. It's trying to seek answers that don't exist. What if I'm about? What if Features about? You guys aren't. I'm sorry. I just proved that internet theory wrong. I know you guys aren't. I also know you're not because I've met people. I've met people online. In person. So. It's not, unfortunately, Goon King. I hate to break it to you, but I'm a bot? Okay. Well, then, we have to ban you then, right? Because I don't want bots in my Twitch chat. So I guess the mods have to ban you, right? I'm a bot too? Does that mean you gotta go too, Kakashi? Mods, start taking notes. Get a list ready. Also, I'm really behind on chat, so hold on, let me cook. Oh. My friends are about Squid Game in our group chat. Have you guys seen anybody here watch the new Squid Game? Squid Games, I guess. Search of Portugal. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, Goon King. Let's have me up for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Ike, you just be spamming. Very unimportant stuff. Like, I've seen you type something about Portugal like 20 times. So let's just take it down a notch, okay, dog? Also, this is the second time I had to time you out, so... I just timed you out yesterday, too, for something similar. So, just chill for a minute. Can I choose just one in front of my name? Yep, they're bits. Okay, so if you have more, like, if you've donated more bits, you can toggle it off. I'm pretty sure you can toggle it off, so it's not there anymore. But also, it's based off of bits, so if you've donated more bits, you can toggle it. It usually sets to the most recent one, so it's like 1 bit is Sunstone, 100 bits is whatever, and then 1,000 bits is, or then like I think it's like maybe 500 bits or something, and then it's 1,000 bits. But they are bit based, but you can turn it off if you don't like it. Different bit donations. Here, I can actually go through them really quickly. Hold on. It's not like an incentive. It's more like, hey, thank you. And here in return, as a way of saying thank you, look, Pokemon Evolution Stone. I haven't looked at these in forever, so give me I haven't looked at these since I set them up, so like give me a second. But I'm a bot. I know you are. I know you are. Don't you worry, brother. What would that even be under? Why is there so much Undertale playing today? Bits. Bits to your badges. Yeah, so you got 1 bit, just one singular bit will unlock you the Sunstone. Out of 100 bits, you get the Firestone. 1,000 bits is Waterstone. 5,000 bits is Thunderstone. 10,000 is Dawnstone. 25 is Leafstone. 50 is the Ice Stone. 75 is the Shiny Stone. And then of course there's other stones that have been used like Duskstone, etc. But like I don't think the Moonstone's in there. I don't think it's like the Moonstone. But those stone like ain't nobody hitting 100k biddies, bro. That's like 1,000. No, that's $1,000. Ain't nobody hitting that anytime soon, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. They give a shine like Radiant Stone or Radiant Stone. Oh my god, they give a shine like Radiant fan. I appreciate me. He must really like Portugal. High key, bro. He must be a huge fan. Messi, or Ronaldo, or something. I don't know. Messi or Ronaldo. Fine, I'll do it myself. You can choose what stone it is. If you do that, it's the same thing with like the what's it called? The bit emotes. The bit emotes that are what they are because the first person who got to each of them got to choose what it was. And same with the tier 2s and 3s. My first tier 2 got to choose what the tier 2 emote was. My first tier 3 got to choose what the tier 3 emote was. Where do I go to see emotes? Yeah, so like the sleep emote was for 1,000 bits, and the first person who did that got to choose that. Shrug emote was 5,000. Actually, I think the 1,000 and 5,000 were set. I'm pretty sure those ones I just had. But then the 10,000 bits was the eating one, like the donut Oshawave one. First person who hit that got to choose that. Caleb got to choose the 25,000 bits, which is the gun. And the 50 bits one is, 50k bits, I mean, is open. So, I'm not saying, hey, Chad, give me $500. But I'm saying that whoever does that first can choose whatever that emote slot is, as long as it's like an Oshawott related thing. It's just, that's my way of saying, like, thank you. Like, nobody else has done or has gone this above and beyond, so as my way of thanking you, I want you to choose. I want you to be able to choose your reward. Alright, hold on. I gotta fix the thing again. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Up. Down. Right. Okay, I had to fix the thing again. Boom, 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 boom. 50 bits? Yeah, it's not. It ain't cheap, dog. It ain't cheap at all. Which is why it's like, I don't ever expect anything, like, anybody to do that or to, like, anytime soon. Like, that'd be, like, a long-term thing, if anything. So, in that instance, and it's like, hey, thank you for your long-term support. Unless you're just insane, you just drop $700 or whatever it may be, 500, whatever. Oshawa Goon for 50k. That might be against TOS, but we could make something work. We can make something work. I am willing to stretch TOS a little bit. Not enough to where it risks my channel, but enough. Can I pick something if I give you $1? If you give me $1 like 500 times, yeah. What does showing up to work bricks so they know I'm the hardest worker there mean? Well, it means what it says, man. Show up to work bricks so everybody knows I'm the hardest worker there. Ashwatsu Miku, yeah, could be. If that is what whoever does it requests. That's the way I look at it. If you're the one who's gonna unlock it, you might as well be the one to choose it. Bam, bam, bam. Mikuchu. Now we're cooking. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is epic. My face came just like for a sec. I'm sorry, but... Or it might have not, but I think it did. Bam, 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 bam. You'd look at Oshawaves if he was bald or Canadian. Or sorry, or Dayan. True. What if I told you that I am Oshawaves? I went bald and I moved to Candayan. What would you do? How would you respond? You're Keemstar. Where did this come from? Isn't Oshawaves Canadian? Yep. Yep. I am from the Canaan land. Upward time 100 bands? Yes. Without a second thought, absolutely. 1,000,000%. Absolutely. What about $1? No. I would do it for 10. I would do it for 10. You get a cool looking dollar though? Yeah, but at the end of the day, its value is still in it. Unless its value is of tens of thousands, but... Anything but getting a low taper fade. Would you save it on stream? Absolutely. If it was from somebody in stream, absolutely. If it was like some stranger just approached me like, hey dude, I'll give you $100,000, I'll give you $10,000 if you just go bald right now. I'm like, still do it, but... Dude, I hate that the little black lines like these just don't feel trimmed properly. Oh, hold on. I gotta chill before I do that. I'm gonna set myself up some trouble. Y'all, we gotta pool some money. That'd be enough to live alone, bro. That's why I said 10 bands. That'd be enough to live alone for like... If it's Canadian, That'd be enough to live alone for half a year. I would love every second of that. Auto resizing. Sick. Bam, bam, bam. Who's in trouble? Huh? What? Shave everyone everywhere on stream. Everyone. Chat, I don't think I'm gonna shave my Twitch chat. I don't even know if I could do that. Sometimes it's not possible. He said someone was in trouble. Oh no, I was just annoyed. You know what? Actually, I lied. You are in trouble, air traffic. As of this day forward, you're forever known as trouble traffic. Air trouble. Make it double. Why? Because you owe me $13,982 before taxes. And interest, of course. Which is the interest rate of 0.5%, 0.05%, sorry, per week over the course of 17 years. 17 times 52. It's 884 times 0.05%. What did I say? 13,492. Plus 0.5%. Oh, why is that comma? That's not. Sorry, yeah. Times 0.05%. That is a big number. $11,932,891.46. Air traffic, you're in debt. A lot of money. Sorry, dude. Put the SP on full in pocket? Are we gonna run the predict? Probably not. I'm like, you guys want to pre-predict? You can do it right now. Never catch me paying that. Well, why not? That's not morally right. Come on now. The internet's gonna cancel you. And that's a very bad thing. You know, it's like, that's like worse than making AI generative content. I thought it fits on Abra for Aaron. I think a 9% spawn horde. I think you got Aaron, or I think you got Abra in Dexdev. Mores are subjective. Did we not establish that? Good. Good. See, that was nothing more than a test to see if my words of wisdom have been drilled into your noggins. Simply put. It brings me joy to hear it's working. It was a test. That's all it was, and you passed. Congratulations. You should be proud. That feeling you should feel? Pride. Now kiss your homie or something. I don't know. Alright, chat, you guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. It's time for you. Free up your own dick today. Question of the day. Are we gonna get a shiny in the next... Are we gonna get a shiny today? Is Deoxys coming home today? Is Deoxys what today? It's looking like we're gonna hit about 1,500 encounters this stream, which means it's like a 1 in 5? 6 chance, not 5, 6. I'm getting a shiny Deoxys, which means odds are no. However, if you vote yes, you're making stonks. If you vote yes and you're right, you're making stonks, baby. Hypothetically speaking, I don't make the rules, but I'm just saying. Hands up. I don't know. Remember, chat, the more shit points you put towards today's prediction, the more shit points you get back when you win, which means if you want to certified stocks, you must be going all in, baby. Full send or no send is the saying that we go by here at twitch.tv/Oshawaves. If you haven't gambled already, what are you doing? Why not gamble? Manifestation on gambling. If I just say the word gamble over and over again, eventually everybody will gamble. Right? Smile. Right? Smile. 7 count? Absolutely not. Yeah, well, watch this. Nothing happened. But I just stole 7 seconds of your time. Get robbed, nerd. Been saving up for the cat ears? You just put 10 bands on Yes? Oh, you poor soul. Saving up. Saving up for what? Also, I rate the name change, Rod, by the way. I rate the name change. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. You've been sitting my time for an hour? Nuh-uh. Smile. Nuh-uh. Smile. What am I googling? I timed him out for 10 minutes. I don't know if Evie's even here still, but I timed him out for 10 minutes. Because he was spamming. Most people, when they get timed out for that long, they leave. So I don't imagine he's here right now. Might be later, but as of right now, I do not believe he is here. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but... He left? Yeah, probably. I think I timed up for like 15 minutes, but he was just spamming, so... What am I supposed to do? Let it happen? Also, that's kind of crazy you got an Era or an Abra horde. How did you find a shiny Abra in a horde and not fail it? Because you have to knock it out. How did you not fail? Oh, I just... Okay. I did an oopsie. I just reset 2 games before encountering. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsie. I want to wait. I want to wait. I want to wait. I want to tell me I'll say I'm dedicated like that. No, don't do it. It's a trap. It's bait. They need all to be synced. Okay. TN20 Bessie? No! Air traffic? I said no 3 times. You know what? See me after stream. I think we need to discuss your current employment. Oh, I'm back. Frowning face. Oh, I know. Oh, God forbid. 07 air traffic? Maybe. Maybe. I'm just saying. Maybe mod applications. A little return. A little run back for one time. Maybe for that one time we do a little run back of the mod applications. I'll survive, I promise. About that. You know Oshawaves insider trade secrets, so we actually have to murder you. Can't risk that information being brought out to light. So, it was written in the contract that I sent you regarding, you know, moderation. If at any point you are revoked from your moderator status, you were either legally required to change your entire identity and relocate to the opposite side of the hemisphere, or despawn permanently. No reboot card, just despawn. And, well, you didn't choose option B. By default, it's option A. Did any watch this next one's gonna be shiny actually come true for you? Never. Well, I mean, like, one time. So, actually, yes, the Chimchar. The Chimchar in BDSP that I found when I was setting up the shiny hunt that nobody's ever done before video. I was in VC with Kage and Lucky, and I think it was just Kage and Lucky, maybe Wicked too. And I had to play through BDSP to get my, or what, you were there too already? I wasn't sure. I knew somebody else was there. I don't remember who it was. Yes, it was you. I set up my, I just do a new playthrough of BDSP because I just didn't have a complete BDSP save, and I needed to get to the daycare to do that video. So I had to play through the game, and I just chose Charmander or Chimchar, and I stuck my Switch up to my face cam, which was turned on in the Discord call, and I was like, "Watch this be shiny," and then it was shiny. Like, I was like, "Watch my starter be shiny," and it was. That, and another instance, I've had 2 random starter shinies happen. So that happens. And then years and years ago, I think like 5 years ago, maybe 4. I was at Kage's house and him and I were doing like a versus USUM playthrough, and my Litten was shiny then. But I didn't say watch this be shiny. He said watch one of us get a shiny starter, which he always says. So he said it and I got it, but the only time I've ever been like watch this be shiny was then. And I bet 50 bucks. I didn't say watch this be shiny. I said if this is shiny, you all owe me 50 bucks. And then it was shiny. For the Chimchar, I mean. So, that's happened. But on camera, never. Like, on stream, never. I say on camera, but... I was technically on camera for the Discord call. Like, I was on camera, but I wasn't, like, streaming or anything. On stream or on, like, recording, never happened. Until now, ladies and gentlemen, observe on the top right screen, it's going to be a shiny Deoxys. What did I tell you? Why didn't that one do an encounter? Why did that one not do an encounter? Get a shitty Cutie Fly on shield unlock like a banger shiny. I love Cutie Fly. What a cutie patootie he is. Bam. Bam 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 bam. Why is... What are these inputs just not working properly? Also, on Shield Summon, I think it's my favorite Switch game. What do we... Actually, I'm intrigued. Whatever I just said. I'm intrigued. Chat, what is your guys' favorite Switch Pokemon game? Wow, that was, for whatever reason, hard to say. What is your favorite Switch Pokemon game? Between Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Sword and Shield, Legends Arceus, Scarlet and Violet, BDSP. If you say BDSP, you will be banned, by the way. Just want to put that information out there. PLA is my least fave. I think that's worse than saying BDSP is your fave. I think saying PLA is your least fave is worse than saying BDSP is your fave. Cook us some food. I'm gonna save on channel points though. Dude, sounds good, homie. Enjoy your meal. I hope whatever you end up cooking up is yummy. Legends Arceus, Scarvy, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. Nobody said let's go. That breaks my heart. Almost split there. Let's go so pretty. Actually, out of curiosity, what would you guys rate Let's Go out of 10? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee? Like 10 being obviously fantastic, 1 being terrible. Eight, 7, 6, 8, 8.7. Okay, so generally well-received games. That's good to know because, yeah, we're going to be streaming that. That is after we get this Deoxys, which we might not get today, to be fair. But whenever we get it, once we get Deoxys and we're done, we're going to back to the PLA Living Dex. Right back to the PLA Living Dex. Oh, by the way, I won't be live on Tuesday. That's Canada Day. I will not be live on Tuesday, as that's Canada Day. Which is like a Canadian 4th of July. Just so you guys know. So much flavor. I feel like it did everything it needed to, but not much more. I disagree. Personally. I feel like it did everything it needed to and more. It's the only way you can connect to Pokemon Go. First of all. But definitely, I think it was really well done in terms of introducing Pokemon fans to Pokemon Go fans to Pokemon, like mainline Pokemon games. I think it did a really good job at executing that. But I feel like as a mainline Pokemon game, it's still really good. In the instance of there's still post-game content to do. You don't just beat the champion and then you're done. Obviously, you can complete the National Dex as you do, or just the Pokedex as you do in every game. Of course, there's only 150 in there, so it's a little bit easier. But still, you can complete the Pokedex like you do in every game. And there's post-game battling to do against the Ace trainers that have them, which is like your typical post-game battling, because essentially you go one of 3 ways with Pokemon. You do post-game battling, you do Dex completion, or you Shiny Hunt. And typically Dex completion and Shiny Hunting are tied together. So typically you do Dex completion and then Shiny Hunting, but I like just every Pokemon game. Master Trainers, yeah, they're Master Trainers, not Ace Trainers, you're right, but... That's why I disagree with that, because it's like, it does the same thing that every other Pokemon game does. Once you beat the mainline story, you complete the dex, maybe, and then, like, you know, that's it. You either go shiny hunt or you go play competitive. That's really all there is to do in Pokemon. Like, there are tag, like, you get a living dex, too, and stuff, but generally. I believe that was 10 though, low-key. That's crazy. The box and LGP, you're saying, yeah, I can agree with that. I don't like the box system. I can agree with that, but sometimes motion controls don't function. Yeah, sometimes the throwing is a bit questionable. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I do be like, why is it doing this? Been shiny hunting since I was 9 years old. Damn! Youngin', dude. That means I'm Unk. No, I don't want to be Unk. Please don't make me Unk. Somebody just commented on my YouTube channel. And he said, bro got a team of baby oil Pokemon. What does that even mean, chat? Can somebody explain what the hell that means? What was the team? It was the platinum shiny only. I don't remember. But there was Turtwig, Giratina, Roselia, or so Roserade. I don't remember anything else. I don't remember anything else. But those gamers. 5 Pokemon completing the Oras decks? Oh, so you're a gamer. Oh, so you're a gamer, huh? Bow, bow, bow. Hey, watching while I work out, good luck. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope your workout goes smoothly, dude. When do we get those gains? Get freaking whipped. Flex those muscles. Or... how do you flex weight loss? If that's what you're working out for. I don't know. I hope it goes well. You know what I'm trying to say. Watching Oshawaves while gymming increases your gains by 5%. Yep, because I just talked about the most idiotic things that it makes your brain lose brain cells.
Commentator 1 says Gay Mail is actually my favorite mon we've ever gotten. Booger is another top tier. We won't take your slander of him.
Fuck Booger. The stuff I say is just so idiotic that like it makes you lose brain cells, and less brain cells means, you know, less cells in your brain. Therefore, your brain is less heavy, so you actually lose weight that way too. It's actually like it actually works. The amount of mental struggle that needs to be, you know, experienced to successfully understand an Oshawaves stream, your brain works out a lot. Get your money up for real, like the low taper fade. Most of you play their own zones, some of you play them not to get the shiny charm. Hell yeah, dude. W. Speaking of getting your money up, did you win any prize money? Not that that's any of my business. I'm just curious more than anything. So if you don't want to share, don't feel like you have to. Did you win any money at Nyack or NAIC or NAIC? Eevee? Did you become rich and famous? Chat, Fortnite hasn't gotten back to me about my thing yet. Maybe Let's Go Pikachu so I can replay in Shiny Hunt? Really? Really? I mean, I rate it, honestly. I rate it. Are you gonna get Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee? That's the real question. That do be the real question, though. Which one are you gonna get, literally? No, only Toxic Season. But I got a few Pokemon cards and a Leafeon from completed side events. Oh, they give you, like, stuff? I pulled Ethan's Ho-Oh, but can you pull bitches? Did you get Mew? Oh, we got Mew a minute ago. We got Mew a minute ago, Daniel. Absolutely. This is the last one. All we need is Deoxys. Yeah, what do we get after Mew? We got like Dwosian. We got like, I think 13 shinies between then and now. Mew, Dwosian, Ralts, Indeedee, Espathra, Veluza, Munna, Musharna, everything we needed. And now all we need is this. And we're done. I hope you're doing great though, homie. It's good to see you. Welcome back. I did a Hypno before the third gym and now it's over-leveled. Boo! This is why we hate Hypno. Because he's so bad and stinky. Right, chat? We hate Hypno here, right, chat? Looking at you. You know who you are. You know who you are. Hypno mentioned? Yep, we're Hypno mentioned because we're hating on it. The best Pokemon ever. Oh, is today opposite day? I didn't know that. Hey Siri, when is opposite day 2025?
2025 Zero Sugar. It's on Saturday.
2025 Coke Zero Sugar 400 is on Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. Is what it just said. What? Coke Zero Sugar 400. What does that even mean? Hey Siri, when is opposite day 2025? Oh, it's in January. Boo! Hypno's good when I'm defending air traffic exclusively. July or January 25th. January 25th. 2026, as she said. That is what she said. I need to get a new phone because I want to rizz up the AI Siri. You know what I'm saying? Can I get some reels in chat for that one? Yeah, commented already said real. W, bro. Bro said real before. Pre-fire, dude. W pre-fire. W pre-fire. Come on, I need validation, chat. I need to know that I'm not crazy for thinking that. Can't even see how my phone screen is broken in rainbow. So your phone's broken and gay? Does it kiss other phones? So, would it be like if, like, Apple or Android, is that, like, gay? So, like, Apple has to kiss Android, or not has to kiss, but Apple kissing Apple is gay, and Android kissing Android is gay? Is that how that works? Your phone just like me for real. Get well soon. Because it's Pride Month? Not for long. And then it's July. What's in July, chat? What month is July? Get well soon is crazy? What do you mean? They said they were broken. 7th month. Well, yeah, I know it's the 7th month, obviously. But, like, if June is Pride Month, what month is July? Like, is there anything in the month of July? So many good animes get a new season. A Shiny Lock is removed? What Shiny Lock is removed? Wait, what? Wait, what? What's the lore there? What Shiny Lock is getting removed, huh? We don't know September was 9, so... Okay, but like... Spill the lore. This is what I'm asking. I want to know. I want to know. Oh, gimme coin? Oh. A shiny that doesn't change. Boo. Boo. So a whole year away from, yep, whatever the hell that means. It looks like you just spit out an internet password there, Evie, but facts. Go for 20 minutes? Alright. Now we can time commentator out, and they won't be here when they get back, so we can shame on them for lying. With a period at the end for dramatic effects. Methinks. Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. And it's Pogo. Oh, even more boo. Even more boo then. Bam, 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 bam. Bro, GoFest is not giving me shinies. Have you tried getting shinies? I heard if you try that it works. Also, chat, I guess a little update on the video. It's coming. What is it doing? Freaky ass video, bro. No, it's coming along well. I think it'll be done in a week. I think a week is an appropriate amount of time for it to be done. Maybe a little bit shorter, but I think about a week. A week and a bit, maybe, but I don't think a week and a bit. I'm almost done the footage. And then I go back and I got out the music, which takes about like a day and a half, 2 days. And then it's like tweaks, which takes about a day. And I think the footage will be done like 2 days. 3 days. Depending. 200 years? Yeah, that's how long it's been since I've uploaded. It's been so long that I haven't uploaded that the video's gonna flop. It's gonna do so stinking bad. Can't wait for 5 views. Can we go for 6 views on today's video, chat? All I need is 6 people to type 1. Chat, type 1 if you'll watch my new video. I just need 6 people to type 1 so I can get 6 views. Then my life goals will be complete. I just need 6, please. Okay, I'm getting 0. Well, I've officially fallen off. I've fallen off. Ah, chats, I'm so cooked. It's so over for me. AI generative content, save me, please. It's the only chance I have of being a YouTuber. Please. What if I like? What if I did with like what's his name, Quebblequap or whatever his name, the Minecraft YouTuber who does that? What if I just made AI generative Oshawaves videos? Could you imagine? Like he plays Minecraft, so I just do AI generated shinies. They're fan made shinies, or they're not even real. Like they're AI made Pokemon, AI made shinies, AI reactions. That would be peak content. The 4 people on the internet would love that one. 4 whole people. I was in his vid once. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get well soon. Why did I join a Waves looking so defeated? Because nobody said they're gonna watch my new video. Parkour Society is so peak. I agree. I agree. Shout out to Parkour Society. Chad, are you the kind of guy who would eat the raw chicken, or are you somebody who would risk the jump for the cooked steak? Let me know, bro. Let me know. Let me know. Booby, thank you for the shine like on me. How we doing? Hello, hello. Hydrate? Okay. If you know what this is from, you're a real one. My dad's not good enough that I can stay here. Oh, you ended up going? That's lame. Why did you ask us for our opinions? You were gonna disregard them anyways. Questions. I'm just kidding. I was doing a GTA lobby with him while I was doing one of his businesses, and I used the Batmobile to get attention. Oh, so you were a Guifa. Bro, was what are we a Queepa? From Minecraft and GTA. That's crazy though. I read it. I read it. You know what else I rate? Shiny Deoxys right here. 596 encounters. No way. Oh my god. Observe. With your own eyeballs, chat. If you guys have those. Any eyeball owners in chat? Chat, type 1 if you have eyeballs. Type 2 if you have eyeball. Just 1. Type 3 if you just ball. I'm typing 3 personally, but that's just me. Are you gonna VTube video with more than 9 views? Yep. I am. Actually. I lost my eyeballs in the war? Oh. Just grow them back. Duh. Just grow them back. Bow, bow. I don't think I can do that. Well, not to be that guy, but skill issue. I grow my balls back every year. Despite that, I still wear glasses, so. Lizard waves. Lizards can grow their eyeballs back? Wait, really? Wait, I didn't know that. You what? Like I grow my eyeballs back every year. I just reset over literally nothing. It could have been a shiny and I would never know. Probably. How probable is probably? What is the probability that this is true? What is the statistical anomaly? Yeah, I know big boy words. Ready? Manufacture. Yeah. I know big boy words, bro. Stop playing with me. I know a lot of big words. Yeah. Ready? Ready for another one? Independency. Can I say I'm like the next Albert Einstein, bro? I should write a book. I'm gonna make a tweet right now. Chat, if you guys could do the honors of going and liking my new tweet, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate. I think I should write a book. I gotta like and retweet my own tweet. High key, get those views. No, actually, facts. About what? What do you think? Philosophy. A person who thinks all the time. Venom. I'm saying mammals like have venom because platypuses do. Yeah, but do they have the old classic? Do they got the top hat, that parry that platypus has? This is a book of big words. Yeah, it's literally called All the Big Words I Know, and it doesn't like define them or anything. It's just like one big word per page. Enthusiast. Psychiatric. Manufacture. Independency. Economically. Fathom. That's a big boy word. That's not a long word. That's a big boy word. I'm almost finished Pokemon White, and then you're gonna play Pokemon Black next. Boom, 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 boom. Holy white too, but black is white there. See what I did there? Black is white there. Yeah, no, guys, I'm here all night. Don't worry, I'm here all night. This is my first time playing though. Okay. You first time experiencing peak type shit. White's better in every way though. I don't disagree. Actually, I played white for the that was my first experience with white. I like white more than black. Because I like Zekrom more than Reshiram. That's the main thing. I think Zekrom is cooler. Sorry, chat. I don't know if people agree with this, but I think it matters. Bow, 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 bow. I'm gonna say this. Zekrom's my favorite legendary. I'm just being honest. Zekrom is just my favorite legendary, period. So. Zekrom and Nucleus are both white exclusives. So we're aura farming. Rayquaza's mine? What is your guys' favorite legendary? Everybody, let me know. Lore. You haven't answered. Reshiram and Lugia? You like Luigia? You hear Boost Cinema? Well, of course, my streams are nothing but absolute cinema. So. Entei or Terrakion? You were just all kinds of different. Zekrom has so much aura, I agree. Or Regigigas. Well, your favorite can't be this, or this. Your favorite is only one. You know, your favorite can only be one. That's why it's called your favorite. It stands out amongst all of the rest. You can't have more than one best friend kind of deal. You know, the best is the one that stands out amongst them all. The one GOAT that stands out amongst the rest. My favorite is Mew and Mudkip. Actually, Mew is a mythical, not a legendary, so actually that's not right. Or Cramorant. Yo. Who in the right mind says their favorite Pokemon is Cramorant, bro? Can we talk about it real quick? Who in the right mind picks Cramorant to be their favorite Pokemon, dog? Yo. Hold on, bro. This has got to be rage bait, and I'm falling for it so hard. I'm falling for it so hard. Who the hell picks their favorite Pokemon as Cramorant, dog? Daniel, I'm not cooking you. I'm just like, bro. Have you just never played any Pokemon game before? Have you just never... Do you know what Pokemon is? Have you ever heard of a Pocket Monster? Pocket Monster? My god. Cramorant is crazy. Watching your streams with a glass of wine has been my favorite activity ever. See, if I didn't stream tomorrow, I would get really drunk because that sounds really fun. I've actually never had wine before. Have you seen his throat skills? What happened to society, chat? Where did we all go wrong? Where did we all go wrong? Oh, how we have fallen so far from glory. Jirachi, shiny is hands down the best. You cannot get it. Shiny Jirachi? No, shiny Jirachi is valid. It's not possible to get, but it's valid. I feel like it's like Stantler's their favorite. Yeah, that's literally just a deer, bro. That's just a deer. Ain't nothing special about that guy. He's just a guy. Shiny Entei's really good. Oh, absolutely. Shiny Entei's great. I will say Zekrom's my favorite legendary. Zekrom has like one of the worst shinies of all time. Unfortunately. So I can agree with that, but... Bow now. Bow. Oh, absolutely, yeah. But the tail's just like never glue. Yep. The tail just never glow. I 100% agree. Bump. Bow, 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 bow. It's a shame that they're the only, like, in Gen 5 specifically look amazing, but it's just so sad, bro. Like, they just made it so good in their original games, and then you can never ever see them. Like, what is the point of that, by the way? Like, why? What is the point of that, actually? Why make a Pokemon shiny and then never release it? If you want to release it as, like, an event, sure. That's fine. But they just never release shiny Zekrom Mushroom in black and white, ever. Ever. So. I play Crystal Silver, I played like 5 times when I was younger, and I played Crystal twice. Well, Crystal's Peaks, a W. Your top 3 is Zigzagoon, Spoopa, and Caesar. For shinies? Or just Pokemon in general? Oh, I didn't click on the bottom one. Not just in general? That's a take. Zigzagoon and Spoopa in the top 3. Teach their own, but... Brother, you know, pass the joint. Let me take a puff. You know what I'm saying? I need whatever it is you're smoking. Also, why did I? Oh, right. I'm like looking like, why is my dex complete? And it's because when I put the cheat on to teleport here, because I will admit, chat, yes, I did cheat to get here because like you can't get here anyways. I used the wrong cheat and I completed my dex. Because like I just speed ran through this game and this game doesn't have a shiny charm, so me completing my dex didn't matter at all. So I'm like, why do I like? I just speed ran the game with big. I'm pretty sure I only have Blastoise in my party. Maybe 1 or 2 more actually because of Fly. Yeah, I have Blastoise. I have Rattata for Cut, and I have Pidgey for Fly. I just... What are you holding? What the hell item did I give you? Black glasses. Pop off, girl. Did you hack to level the Blastoise? No, I just speedrun through the game with Squirtle. I picked Blastoise because I'm pretty sure the current world record for this game, like speedrun, is Blastoise because it gets access to Strength and Surf. I was like, I bet if I pick Blastoise, then I'm gonna get a Surf or Waterfall. Or like, I don't get any of that stuff. I'm gonna go catch a Surfmon. I already have my Surfmon, but it doesn't even know Surf, so. It'll be that one. Four times? Oh no, it's the same save file. It's the same save file. I love this theme. This is like, so in my opinion, such an underappreciated theme. Welcome back. Welcome back, Akash. It's good to see you, bro. How are we? How you been? It's been so long. It's been so long. How do you copy the save file? Google is your best friend. Google can answer any question you want to know. Oh, okay. Bum 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 bum. Google has the answers to everything. Well, I know that. I just want the rundown. Well, I don't understand what you mean. So why did my dad leave? He just wanted to get the best quality milk that he could for his favorite son. Commentator 1. I thought I gotta do this so often. Boom. Wait, what? Boom. 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 I want you in my room. Spend the night together from now until forever. Well, you get out? Well, no, I can't. It's just like, I just don't understand what you're asking. And also, like, it's easy if you Google your own questions. Me trying to understand what you're saying. And the context you mean. I googled it and it says AI overview was not available for the search. God forbid you gotta do research in the big 2025. Am I right, chat? Research? I don't just instantly get spit out the answer. I have to actually look at different websites and Reddit posts. Ugh. Also, spoiler alert. Half the time, Google AI overview was wrong. So, I won't even trust it if it gave you an answer. ChatGPT's my research? That's so real. Like, I googled how early you get quick balls in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I actually tweeted this. Not leaking my DMs. Where is it? Why is it just two black things here? Wait. Yo, shout out to Gifted Sub the Kaisana. Where's the tweet? What? Why are there black tweets there? Pause. Hold on. I guess I gotta find it. This is so real. Chat, can I get 5 likes? This is so real. Please be sure to like the stream if you haven't already. Where is my... What? Did it get deleted? I literally made a tweet about it. Oh, here it is. Well, no, it's not. No, it's not that. Wait, what? I literally said it's safe to say AI is not taking over anytime soon. Why did Twitter delete that tweet? Yeah, dude, we did not see that. I looked, it was not there. Anyways, yeah. How early can you buy quick balls in Scarvy? It says in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, quick balls become available for purchase at the Pallet Town Pokemart shortly after the player begins their journey. Specifically, they can be bought from a merchant located in Pallet Town's Pokemon Center. Shout out to AI Overview, bro. Shout out to AI Overview for real. They're spitting. In Scarlet and Violet, you can buy quick balls at the Pallet Town Pokemon Center. That's why I don't trust AI Overview, bro. That's true. What do you mean? You're right. I'm just an uneducated Pokemon fan. That's what it is. I'm just ignorant and uneducated. Why bring that song in the big 2025? Because Coconut Mall's peak. I wrong so often on Google. That's why I never listen to it. Ever. Make the ground shake, Deoxys. Boom, boom, boom. They're hiding something from us? What are they hiding? The secret formula? I mean, boom, 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 boom. Because I want you in my room. We can spend the night together from now until forever. Boom, 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 boom. I want to go kaboom. That's why. So it's what F, but actually it's special attack. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Google AI trying its absolute best. The Coconut Mall is a giant mall. Is it? Or are you lying to me? Shiny Deoxys. I lied. But a man can dream. A man can dream. Or can he not? Are dreams not allowed anymore in the Big 25? It's more helpful than AI. Oh, 100%. It's 100%. Absolutely. 1000%. No fiber in my being believes that you're incorrect. I also use ChatGPT when I have general questions all the time. Instead of Googling it. Very often. Bum, 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 bum. Just out of curiosity, I want to, what's it called? See. Oh, I just lost my train of thought completely. No, what was I gonna see? No, it was important. Oh, no. Oh! No. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, what a roller coaster of emotions there. What Shiny Deoxys looks like in this game. More so what it looks like, before you actually encounter it. So I know what I'm looking for. A man can dream, beam, scream, gleam, cream. Dude, Eminem, is that you? Yo, hold up. Can I get a run back on this guy's intro? Is that oh, you guys didn't even hear it. Yo, listen, tell me this ain't Eminem, bro. Tell me this guy ain't Eminem.
My name is Dylan, otherwise known as Poise, and what's going on, everybody? My name is Dylan, otherwise known as Poise, and
That, you can't tell me that's not Eminem, bro. Eminem came inside of this man to do that intro.
what's going on, everybody? My name is Dylan, otherwise known as Poise, and
Okay, thanks, man. Thanks for the lore. I'm gonna be honest. I just wanted to know what the shine looks like, but thanks for the rap show, I guess. Something I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use, I'm gonna make me what I gotta do to get through you. Bam, 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 bam. It doesn't actually. Oh my god, that's actually kind of scary. It doesn't look as different as you thought you think it would. Like, oh, that's scary. It's noticeable, of course, but it's just, oh, but it being darker, it kind of looks similar. That's scary, bro. Yeah, what if I have village on any Oxys? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm making a dream, beam, scream, gleam, cream, demon, meme. Like any fiend. Google Shiny Deoxys reaction. That's all, what I always do, actually. I would just Google somebody else finding it. That's usually what I do when I don't know how to shiny hunt something. I'll just Google how other people hunt it and figure it out. Like if I'm like, oh, I need to shiny hunt Munna. I'll just Google shiny Munna and see what other people are doing to hunt it. And I'm like, okay, well, he's doing it this way. This way looks easy. I'll do it this way. Yo, Sama, or Sema? Sorry. Thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wait, did my follow? No, need to hold up. Wait, did that pop up? I don't feel like it did. Yeah, because it's under the face cam. Oh, my dumbass. There we go. My dumbass. Okay, let's go. Hi, God, I haven't seen anything from you in so long. Is that how hard I fell off? Did I really fall off that hard, chat? Has there really been that big of a fall off? Oh, no. Oh, no, chat, I'm so cooked. No, to be fair, I haven't uploaded in 2 months. And my last 2 videos did not do that great. At all. So that doesn't actually surprise me, truthfully. But we got a new video coming out very soon, so people like shiny only, I'll give the people what they want. They want sparkly pocket monsters, I'll give them sparkly pocket monsters. You stop showing me your videos entirely? Yeah, no, it's okay. It's absolutely okay, don't worry. It's all good. I unfortunately, this is the reality. It definitely stinks, but like, I'm not gonna complain about it, you know? I'm not gonna wham, because wham don't do nothing. What's the next vid? It's the, you literally were there for almost all of it. What do you mean, what's the next vid? What do you mean, what's the next vid? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you serious right now? You forgore? Well, allow me to refresh your memory, bucko. Oh, I'm so disappointed in you for forgetting. I might have to shun you from existence. Hold on, my computer's being very slow. Understandably, I have like a million things going on at once. Where's my game? Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Jump scare. Oh, nothing happens. Jump scare. Or, more appropriately, Alternate jump scare. Does this refresh your memory now? Do you remember now? Ah. Dude, I will never not love this thumbnail because, dude, we got rip off Best Buy, bro. Better Buy type shit. Rip off Best Buy because, you know, legally I can't put Best Buy in the thumbnail, so we cooked up Better Buy. Yes, chat. I stole my idea from a store company, and I'm gonna get sued by them, and I'm gonna go into crippling debt. And the only way I'll be able to recover from it is by making an OnlyFans. McDonald's. Bestest purchase? What, the thumbnail? Or what was the bestest purchase? What do you mean? How you been though, Seema? How are we, homie? Happy Saturday, dude. How's the weekend been? I like the word forgore with rolled R's because it's how ISO and I say it. Forgore. Or like that. Gore. That sounds freaky, bro. Hold on. Why does that sound freaky, bro? You're making a simple word sound like a freaky word. No, too big. Oh, I can't stop doing that, bro. That's not what she... Stop. It's not what she said. Boink. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, shiny or I will scream. Okay. That's fine. It's okay. I didn't want it anyways. Where's the fun in getting it so fast? You know, if I only get it at 732 encounters, then like it's basically like a free shiny. I don't even want it, dude. I want to sit here and suffer and do thousands upon thousands upon thousands of encounters. I fiend, I yearn for suffering and agony. Freaky. Better buy the Switch too. I couldn't think of a better joke. I'm sorry. Shame on you. How dare you not be the funniest person alive. Ah. Did you make that your own? You made your own. Ah, I rated, dude. High key, I rated, Evie. You cooked. This is real. Bow, 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 bow. I could make an official emote, high key, actually. Do I have the, I could do that right now. Or... I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I need the file for it. Oh god, does anybody remember who made that? Does anybody remember who made Becky? That's what I thought, but did she DM me the file or? Yo, hold up. Why is this kind of? No, okay, so I gotta look at her message history. No, I don't want, like, in. What? Discord searching be so weird. Hold the phone, chat. We're gonna make official. I gotta find it, dude. No, that's the email. I need the file. Wait, it's the wrong person. It was air traffic? Oh. Wait, you made air traffic? Has image. You made air traffic. You send so many messages in the Discord, and I swear to God, I never see any of them. I never see any of. Why did it just abruptly stop like that? I was jamming out, dude. Not cool. I cannot It's a smug-ass Pichu. Oh, I found it. Cool, you're a mod. That means I have to pay you for the emote. Sick. Oh, it's literally like the third most recent file where I store my downloads. Or where I store Discord downloads. It's my third most recent Discord download. I went on that side, what's it called? Quest for Nothing. Sick. Let's go to the evil ad this time. I sincerely apologize. I mean, that's Twitch. There's nothing I can do about it, but I do apologize nonetheless. Because ads suck. But for what it's worth, for what it's worth, you didn't miss out on much other than me getting lost on Discord. Convert to GIF. See, I can be a little devious because I have animated emote slots available. So if I just make emotes into GIFs, but they stand still, they're not animated. Like, they're animated, but they're not. They count as animated because it is a GIF file or a GIF file, but it's not moving, so it's like a still emote. This works. I don't know if this works correctly, though. Let's see if I'm cooking. Let's see if I'm cooking or if I'm delusional. I might just be Delulu, honestly. Ah. Chat, refresh your streams. I think app might be there. No, not like but like the email, like Oshawaves. Is it official on stream though? Yep. It's an official email. There you go. Now you can spread the love of everywhere if you're a sub. Unfortunately, you don't have to be a sub, but which means I can go to. Actually, I'll keep both. I'll keep both. You know what? Why not? There's the official emo, but there's also oh, this the non-subs.
Celine says Ashawa 2A Ashawa 2A Ashawa 2A Ashawa 2A Ashawa 2A Ashawa 2A.
I don't know why did I say Ashawa 2A. Wouldn't it be Oshawa? Oshawa? Oshaway? I don't know. What's good, my young fellow? I'm back after a long time. Sadly, I kind of fractured my left arm and I have to wear a cast, but I'll be fine. Somebody grab Bro's reboot card. Oh my god. Damn. All I ask is remember that I made it. Yo, shout out to Becky for cooking the emote chat. Can I get W Becky in the chat for cooking up the peak emote? W Becky, W Becky, W Becky. Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that life from, dude. I hope you feel better soon, dog. I hope you get well soon, bro. That sounds awful. I'm doing okay, but I hope you're doing good, dude.
Commentator 1 says it's literally Oshawa 2A.
It's literally Oshawa 2A. Oh no, chat, what have I done? What have I done? Oh no! Oshawa confirmed! Oh, I made a grave mistake. You guys weren't supposed to have access to that. That was gonna be the 100,000 subs on
says
Twitch.
Ashawa 2A, fail a shiny on that thing.
Okay. Okay, yo, what's up, Pokener? What's good, homie? Okay, bro, I can't go 2 seconds without catching a stray, dude, I swear. Can't go 2 damn seconds without catching a stray, man. My lord. I watch ads if it supports you, but Twitch won't stop giving me the specific HIV ad. Yo, I don't want to be that guy, but that might be a sign. That might be a sign, bro. I don't want to be that guy, but, yo, that might be a sign, homie. I don't want to be that, you know, do whatever you want with information, but just keep in mind, that might be a sign. Trying to find someone to throw hands with. How do you throw hands? Like, do you just cut your hands off and then throw them at somebody? Or, like, what's the meta? What's the meta? I was expecting audio to follow that. I was expecting, like, a TTS. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why, but I was Evie with the gifted sub to the homie Seema. Is it Seema? Am I saying that right, by the way? Seema, please, I beg you, drop the homie Evie a thank you in the chat. I would appreciate it. They just paid so you don't gotta deal with ads for the next month. A cutie patootie badge beside your name whenever you chat. And emotes. W Evie, bro. Evie, thank you for the gifted sub, homie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go to a sex shop. Why? Why would I go into... That's like saying go into, like, a lipstick store. Like, I've never experienced lipstick, so why would I go into it? You know? Picking up what I'm putting down. Oh, it's cemetery? Oh, okay, word. Call me Jetsis? Do you prefer Jetsis? I can attempt to remember that. I will remember cemetery. Or cemeterial. Okay. I can remember cemeterial. I don't know if I can try to remember Jetsis. But when that's not your username, it's a little hard. But if you prefer that, I can try. A little bit slow in the head. I shiny hunt for a living. I feel like that should tell you my IQ stats. But honestly, dude, it's whatever you like. I don't mind. I got like 5 minutes. Okay, well, I'm gonna make it 6. XXX underscore GigaChad Shiny Hunter Seema underscore 69420XX. Welcome to the stream, bro. How we doing? I have 2 brain cells and they're both trying their best. Hey, you know, as long as they're putting effort. As long as they're putting effort. Wait, can I just you can akimbo. I feel like it's not fair for me to take away from the non-subs, so it's there for both. Also, you know anyone who likes to throw hands at Pokemon for absolutely no reason? Yep, but Reeves is in a different country, so Nimona, true. True, high key, true. Then be like, you have to call me this, so I'm gonna unsub right now. Well, you can't unsub from a gifted sub, so I don't know how that would work anyways, but you tried your best. Dating start, Undertale. I should start doing that, huh? Fair warning, now, I'm the resident dude with god awful internet and occasionally I get kicked from stream, but I always come back as soon as possible, so you're not my father. Okay, got it. Bro, it's not William Afton saying I always come back. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Then we have Oshawa too. Yeah, but that's not Not The purple man. Actually, it's a purple guy. But you tried your best. I will do some unholy things if this next encounter gives us a shiny Deoxys. I will recreate the Vaporeon copy pasta with Deoxys if it's shiny right now. Balls in your court, Deoxys. Balls in your court, bro. That's all I'm saying. Balls in your court. All right, even the digital monster rejects me. Okay, sick. Cheers. I don't have a water bottle with me. I'm gonna be honest, I'm too lazy to go get one. So, I just hydrated with an energy drink. Sue me if you must. Sue me if you must. Also, I think the reason I started watching in the first place is because you're like Oshawa, my favorite starter, that little dude. He's a little guy. He's a little guy. Yo, what's up, you? What's good, homie? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Yeah, Oshawa's a little guy for sure. Good luck with Deoxys. Thank you, bro. Thank you. How are we today? Happy Saturday, homie. Happy Saturday. Cemeterial. I'm just gonna call it like Caesar. Is now a bad time to tell you that Oshawa's not my favorite starter? Is now a bad time to tell you that I actually, like, I put him on B tier in terms of a tier list? Is that a bad time? It's funny because I actually knew that already. Okay, good. Sick. That means I don't have to deal with the heartbreak live, and the distraught, the suffering and the agony. Sick. Oh, hey, Poopy. Welcome back, sir. Got a random shelf of Spirit Tomb today? Yo! That's crazy. Oh, I didn't do the top right corner. That's crazy. Hi, I'm finally home. Was it as awful and terrible and agonizing and awful and stinky and bad and smelly and hot and sweaty and gross and yucky as you thought it was gonna be? Yes? Good. I'm glad. Because I told you not to go and you didn't listen, so I told you so. Waves is the master baiter. Yup. I baited everybody into thinking I liked Oshawa. I actually hate that little guy. Nah, I don't hate him. He's just, you know, he ain't no Mudkip. He ain't no Snivy. He ain't no Sobble. He ain't no Snivy. He ain't no Sobble. Nope, I'm not a comp person. Loud, incorrect buzzer. Poopy doesn't know how to do competitive gaming. Frowny face. Frowny face. By the way, chat, I'm gonna share lore. We've been edging 1K members on the Discord for so long. Like, kinda makes me stinky and smelly and mad. That's gonna change when this new video goes live. Alright? We're hitting 1K when the new video goes up, because every time I make a new video and I plug the Discord, there's like at least 100 new members. Generally. So if you want to be able to claim you're here before 1K members, lore. X-Space or DC. If you want to be able to say that you joined before we hit 1,000 members on Discord, exclamation mark DC. Just putting that information out there. Otherwise, I mean, fair enough, but you be able to brag. You got bragging rights. It's not like I'm going anywhere, dude. I'm 21. I still got like another like 20, not, okay, maybe not 20. I don't know, like 15 years of content creation in me at least. You bet your ass the Discord's getting more people. Can I brag that I was in before 100 members? No. Everybody else who was here before 100 members can, but not you. You're not allowed to. They keep bouncing back and forth. Yeah, it's because like every day somebody new joins and then somebody leaves. Like every day, a couple people join and then a couple people leave every day. Which means fair. Clear out Discord servers that you're not active in anymore. Very valid, very fair. Can I brag that I was here before? Yep, absolutely. You 100% can. You have permission to, Fish. Tater said no to you, double no. It's a sign that you're actually not allowed. Okay, I'm gonna join. Is it gonna give me permission when I'm joining? Okay, can we kick you from the Discord after you join since you got kicked from stream? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Transferred one of the shiny Abbers I caught in RS and down to black and white 2 for ISO and became not shiny and female. Aber fake and gay. How do you transfer a shiny backwards? I don't think you can do that. Unless you did like some third-party non-official Pokemon software stuff, which I'm not against. PKSM, yeah. So then I would just fix it. I would just fix it. I would make it just, you know, remake it shiny PKSM. That's what I would do, is I would just essentially clone it. In that instance, like I would clone its IVs, its nature, its, if you can like edit its ID, I would do literally everything you can to make it identical and then just release the first one. Skyfire to Sword Shield is backwards? Well, yeah, but I'm talking like that's new stuff. I'm talking like old school. Anything on the Switch is basically backwards. My friend has never watched you join and hasn't left. He plays Vods on the DC once though. Oh, that's lore. Shout out to that guy or girl. Thanks, Mobile Twitch, for being Mobile Twitch, BRB, and bugging. Okay. Oh, by the way, chat, this new video is gonna be like an hour and 45 minutes long. Like, I think it's gonna be 100 minutes. I'm pretty sure. It's at like 120 minutes right now, and we're only at the ice gym. So I just opened my editing software to see, so stream's gonna lag for a second. Because I'm running so much at once. Like, even the games are lagging, I can see it. He's pushing his PC too far! Okay, just for a second. Just for a second. Oh my god. Let me chill. I'm gonna be honest though, like, I definitely, I'm going away in July. I don't know when, but it's sometime in July I'm going away. I think after we finish the Let's Go decks, I'm gonna take, like, the video. I'm gonna take, like, a 2-week break from just everything. Because I like, never felt more burnt out in my life than I have, like, I feel right now in terms of work. Like, constant big project. This video would have been done if it was, like, the average video length. It would have been done a week. It would have been done, like, 2 days after I came back. Why is it not opening? Yeah, sorry, it's it's an hour and a half long right now, and I just finished the ferry gym. I have this Giga video, it's not even fair. Oh, I'm not even talking about just this Giga video. The next, like, 3 videos are gonna be Giga videos. It's this, or the next 4. It's this video, and then it's the it's the Mellow Edit video. Which, that's gonna be, like, an hour. It's gonna be as long, it's gonna be an hour. And then it's gonna be the All Psychic Shiny video, which I have no idea how long that's gonna be, but absolutely longer than an hour. And then it's gonna be the Let's Go Shiny Living Decks video, which that's absolutely gonna be over an hour long, too. Like, we're gonna have, like, 4 consecutive, stupidly long videos. So, I don't know, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a chill. A little bit of a little break ski. Just to recoup before I do what my father could never do and come back. So much content? Yeah, the problem is just so much, that's just so much work for me to do. And not even that I'm lazy, just like, it takes a while. That's the biggest thing, is it takes a while. Like, I would love an editor more than anything. So that way, like, an editor that I can trust. Because then, I won't have to deal with... not like, deal with, per se, but that way I can, produce content at a higher rate. Like, more consistently. But my experience with editors have been nothing but bad. How do Da Vinci make my first video? It could be a lot. Yeah, Da Vinci's a bitch. I'm gonna be honest. Da Vinci's kind of a bitch too. But, it's not even that, like, it's a lot. I'm somebody who bases myself off of productivity. So I place self-value in productivity. Which, honestly, it's not a great thing. So I can't enjoy anything anymore. Anytime I do anything for fun, I'm always thinking to myself in the back of my head, I could be working today. And then when I go to bed, I feel guilty. And I feel like shit because I did something that wasn't working that day. And I've been doing that a lot. Like, I've been, like, working, like, not to say a lot less. Like, I worked a lot less than I used to. A little bit of Oshawaves lore. When I started doing the Shiny Only Challenge, no, a little bit before then. Around the time I was doing Shiny Only Challenges, I used to literally work all day, every day. I would maybe game twice a week. I would wake up, stream, end stream, record, edit, scripts, sleep, repeat. And I did that for months straight. So now, anytime I do anything less than that, I feel guilty. And it's not like a great thing. I'm not really like, oh my god, guys, my life is so hard either. It just, like, it sucks because nothing ever feels like enough. I guess, if that makes sense. So, no eating. Well, obviously, with, like, you know, I would eat and stuff, but literally, I wouldn't do anything for fun other than work out. That's the thing. I would lift weights, but like that's it. That's the only fun thing I would do, and that's not even fun. That was just something else. So constantly dealing with that, and then having like a really high workload. Because the other thing too is I feel guilty about the fact that my video's not done, because I wanted my video to be done when I would like during that week off. I wanted it to be done, and I realized that wasn't physically possible unless I worked the entire day. But the problem with that is I don't have the motivation to do that anymore. It's a burnout. I don't have the motivation to, or something. I don't know. I don't like editing either. That I will be honest. That's never been something that I enjoy doing. It's always been like the most tedious thing ever, because it's like editing takes such a long time. Like editing a video takes upward of like 40, 50, 60 hours. So that's very tedious. And it's like I just have to slowly chip away at it. I never feel like I make progress until it's done. So dealing with that, and then also having really long videos, means I feel that way for extended periods of time. And then doing that repetitively, because long video, long video, long video, long video stinks. So that's why I'm saying I think after I do that, I'm going to take like a 2-week break. And just step away from everything. Which I've never done. Truthfully, I've never done that. Even the days I don't stream, I work. I've worked every single day. Unless I'm physically not home, I don't think there's been a single day where I haven't worked in the past 2 years. When I would go away to Kage's for a week, which I used to do a lot. I haven't done that in like a while now, but I used to do that consistently every month. I would go there and I would edit. I would still work. I would be at my best friend's house for a week to hang out with him, and I would still work every single day. So I haven't just taken a break in so long, and I'm not complaining about it. That's just kind of how this job is. It's a very competitive job, and like you just kind of develop that mindset. Like if you ask any full-time YouTuber, they always agree. They're always like, what's the next big thing? What's the next thing I do? A video's done, and it's not like, oh, I'm done, I can chill now. It's like, no, what's next? What's the next big thing? What's the next video? You're always thinking about video ideas. You're always thinking about like stuff you can do to improve your videos, or like things you can do to improve your channel. It's a very restless job, I would say. So I think taking a 2-week just hiatus from everything would be nice. I will say the few times I went to my mother's house, I didn't work. That's not true. So that's not entirely true. Me saying that I haven't not worked every single day isn't entirely true. I would go to my mother's house and like for a week or however long, and not work then. But I would be thinking about work actively. Like, oh, I could do this video, or this would be a great video idea, or I wouldn't be physically editing or anything. Like, I've uploaded videos, scheduled videos, had thumbnails commissioned, stuff like that while out and about. You don't really get a vacation because you make your own hours, so. And work never rests. There's always another video to make. Always another shiny to find. Always more lore to do. Thank you for like Poopy. Have a good slumber, dude. Have a good slumber. Clicked every berry? Absolutely. I think that would do terrible on my channel, but that is a video in itself. I think that wouldn't do well on my channel because my channel is shiny focused, and my recent 2 videos kind of proved that point, but maybe. If I was really passionate about it and I made the video like the best that it possibly could be, then maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to do that when you're burnt out. I gotta stop doing that. I keep misclicking and pressing the what's it called, one too many times. The reset button. Bam. All I've been doing is sleeping since dropping out of vet med. That's who's been hell. Do you not work or anything, Rat? If you don't mind asking. I think everybody would take months. Do you think so? I think you could get them all on the Switch. I think maybe like 1 or 2. Maybe. Gotta find Mirage Island. Do you? Are there berries exclusive to older Pokemon games? I know there's like the poison cure berry, like PSN cure berry and stuff like in Gen 2, but that was then later renamed to the Pecha berry. But are there any berries exclusive to these games? I don't think that's the case. Other than the one berry. There's one berry that I know is exclusive to these games because it's tied to an event or something. Or it's like it's part of like a glitch or something, specifically in Gen 3, but other than that one berry. And it's the Enigma berry. That's the one I was thinking of. Enigma berry sword shields. Just example. Enigma berry effect and how to get it. Places it can be found, unavailable. Okay. So, oh, you can get an Enigma berry from Dynamax Adventures. Or from Dynamax Raids, sorry. Not Adventures. So, or the Cramomatic item machine. There you go. So, just like that, Enigma berry is not hard anymore. Like, you could definitely make it interesting, like, getting each berry in its home region. That would make it a lot more interesting. So, like, getting the Enigma berry in the game, the Enigma berry first originated. That would make it more interesting, because then you don't just, you know, get it in the easiest places. Apparently, the Mirage Island is also just on Switch. But yeah, but you can get the Enigma... I imagine you get every berry a lot easier in Scarvy, Sword Shield. Between those two, you can probably get them all. Lychee berry. Lychee berry. You find it on the ground in Sword and Shield. You find 3 of them on the ground in Sword and Shield, and then 1 in both DLCs of Sword and Shield. So, you see what I'm saying? All of a sudden, that's not hard. Is what I'm saying. You could make it hard if you got them all in the original games, because, like I said, that would definitely be difficult. But that'd be more entertaining, I think. But, I don't think it would take months. That's the point I'm trying to make. Not that it'd be easy, I just don't think it would take months. Because you just get it in, like, 20 minutes in Sword and Shield. I didn't mean you couldn't get it. No, I know. I was saying, like, it wouldn't take months. I don't think it would take months. Like, I feel like if you really sat down, you could probably do it all in, like, a day or two. Unless there's, like, an exclusive berry to an older game. The longest part would be the crystal berries, because in crystal, they're called something different. Like, it's not the Pecha berry. It's the poison cure berry, which technically is a different name, so it's technically a different berry. So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if any of those exist in Gen 3. OG Gen 3 is actually something I'm very unexperienced with. I know not much of the lore. Looking for a job. My folks don't know that I dropped out yet. Didn't you say you dropped out 2 years ago? And they don't know? Oh. That is a rat lore, indeed. Damn, you're insane gatekeeper for being able to keep up the what's the word? The mirage? Is that the right word? That you are still schooling your school? Is that the right word? Maybe, maybe not. I didn't know the Mirage Island was on Switch. No, I mean every berry's on Switch. I'm like 90% certain. They wouldn't make a berry exclusive to a game. Unless it was tied to an event. There would just be no reason to. Like, every berry has a use. Even if they're very niche uses, every berry has a use. A use. Yep, a use. So, they would want that berry's use to be continued into the new games. I don't know what the berry... Like, what does the lychee berry do? It increases attack snap when it's on low HP. When it's in a pinch. Yeah, so you get an attack boost when you're low HP. Very, very niche. Still has a use, though. Oh, dude, I just got like so nauseous. High key. Oh, this one's not even here. Oopsies. Ba-na-ba-bow, ba-na-ba-bow. What do we have for stream length? 900 encounters in almost 3 hours. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So about every 3 hours is 1K encounters. So that means 24 hours. I spent 24 hours shiny hunting in Pokemon Fire Red. Oh, and here's what I found. I found the Legend 27. The one and only, believe it or not, I found him. If you know who the Legend 27 is, that is elite gamer knowledge. That is lore. Absolute lore. Chat, type one if you know who that is. Any big brain gamers here? And Gen 2, there's a Goldberry? Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the Goldberry is like I think it's just like the Lumberry. I think it's the Lumberry. Or the Goldberry heals you for more. Damn, nobody knows the Legend 27. That's kind of crazy, bro. The Legend 27 was like one of the first, I think it was a Raid Shadow Legends ads, I think. That was forever ago. Damn, that makes me feel old as all. Kage would know what that is. Make me feel like Ankh status, dog. Well, that's chill. Because we're gonna find shiny right now. Maybe. 3? Oh, it's like a citrus berry? Oh. I got you. Oh, so I lied. I'm scared to drink my energy drink now, I'm gonna be honest. My tummy is very upsetty but sketty. I don't know what I did. Why is it mad at me? Hydrate. Get scammed. Where do we get scammed? Scammo get scammed. What if I just put safari hunting in my stream title? Do you think it would work and I could bait people into it? Yo, wait, what are we doing? I just opened Twitch for a minute. Somebody's doing 58 screens at once. Bro. That's crazy. 58 screams at once is insane. You find a shiny every 20 minutes. Are we kidding? Professor Rex? No, actually. I mean, like, I'm not hating. I'm just like, that's gotta be insane to keep track of. That's gotta be insane. And what's the stream? I'm not gonna share that lore because I feel like I shouldn't. Because I really don't want to like make it seem like I'm sending hate or anything, because I'm not. I think that's crazy. My hand hurts. Like a B word. Bum 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 bum. Like I can barely keep track of 4. How the hell do you keep track of 60? It's honestly a skill issue. I'm just not good enough. That's literally all it is. Oh, wait, this song is a banger, dude. Stop playing. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Dude, I really want to play this game again. This game is like my childhood game. Absolutely want to replay this game because I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This game was just chef's kiss. So good. Yo, you. Thank you for the shine like, dude. I desperately need it, so maybe we can find a shine like right here, right now. Because of you. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Worth it. I will regret that decision in 7 minutes. Boom, boom. Stop full screening. Too big. Not relatable. Not relatable content. At all. Yo, if we... I will crash out if we full screen again. Why are we tiny now? What is going on? Dude, my computer just doesn't want to work. Actually, Oshawaves, I think I'm just gonna blow up. So if saying dude with an ego bigger than his forehead. Your ego's bigger than your forehead? How big's your forehead? Oh, so what's up, Sandy? Welcome back, homie. How big is your forehead, dude? Like 5 inches? How big is the average forehead? I don't even know what's considered a big forehead, bro. I don't even know forehead lore like that. You think I would, but at least 2? 2 what? 2 feet, 2 miles, 2 kilometers, 2 inches, 2 centimeters, 2 millimeters, 2 megameters. I just made that one up. Your forehead is huge. Like, do you think I could make a map on it huge? Like, how massive are we talking? Like, low taper fade massive? Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm reading something. I'm reading a little lore. It's 14 centimeters. Is that big? I don't know forehead lore. I know head lore, if you know what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. I don't think I want to know either, but I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Freak? I don't think there's anything freaky about that. I don't think there's anything freaky about that. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe I just don't know freak lore, but... Thank you so much. Like school before summer break. Are you excited? Or no? Is it your last week of school? Or how many more years of school you got left? I was excited for every summer other than my last. The second I realized, it's like, oh, well, no, it's not my last summer. Like, I'm done this and I'm just done school. That terrified the hell out of me. Bam, bam, bam. Yippee? No. Not yippee. I got half a year after summer break and then I'm done. Ooh. Half a year after summer break. How does that work? How do you feel half a year? I feel like should I dock this at 1068 on the top right game? If you're right, Will, I'll give you $100. But if you're wrong, you gotta give me $100. Deal? We survived sigils, the air cutter with 1 HP. W1 HP clutch. W1 HP clutch. Also, W ice off using Glaceon. Is that a deal? Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Well, if you're right, I'll give you $100. If you're wrong, you give me $100. No, I wasn't talking to you, Caleb. I want to shake your stinky little hand anyways. Also, only gets 6 weeks of summer break and I'll be working full-time through July. 6 weeks summer break? Is that like... hold on. I gotta yawn. Is that like just because of your country? Or is that like a situation that's unique to you? Find C1 game later in VC. Why don't we do it right now? Because I'm still at work, so. Oh. Oh. Bam, bam. Oh, why am I encountering these? What are we doing? Joe. Who's gonna tell him, chat? Who's gonna tell him? Side eye. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to break the bad news to you. I'm not Walter White. This song is so good. I just scratched my, like, the side of my head like a cat. I just want to acknowledge that. Bam, bam, bam. How? Well, how not? This makes me think of an elevator. Oh, you just ruined Respiro music for me. I can't wait to get a job. Having enough for anything? Like food in my fridge? I know job hunting's hard, but you know, have faith. Something will come. Something will come. Something will what? Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. 1,000, by the way. Big 1,000. Hold the phone. 1 out of 8 chance that in every 1,000 encounters you get a shiny Deoxys. Do we hit the 1 out of 8? No, we don't. Unfortunate. No, we don't. Unfortunate. I feel like a machine, do I just click the same buttons repetitively? And I just messed up all of my sizes. If one of these are shiny, I'll be so sad. Okay, sick. They were just really messed up right there. Dollar cases are ass. Yeah, the fact that they're all online now makes it so much easier to reject people. And it just like, it's stupid because there's so much more that, like, that matters than just what a piece of paper says. So, when you only consider the piece of paper, it's stupid. Can I be honest with you, though? Can I give you some advice, Rat? Lie on your resume. Change your resume right now. Lie on it. Fib. Lie completely. Make stuff up. Truthfully. Make up sources or make up employment history. I don't think companies even really do that anymore. I don't really think companies will like call and be like, "Hey, this person worked for you guys? Well, how'd they do?" Like, here's an example, right? If I put that I worked at Walmart, which I know you guys don't have in your country. Let's say if I worked at McDonald's, right? Let's say that. If I put on my resume that I worked at McDonald's for 2 years, they're not gonna know which McDonald's. I'm pretty sure, like, they don't ask you for, like, the address and stuff for the work, right? I'm pretty sure they don't ask you for that. They don't. Oh, they ask for the name of your employer, though. So maybe. But I don't think they would. And realistically speaking, if you're not getting any results anyways, you might as well lie and see what happens. Omar exists in America? Rat in hell doesn't live in America. Rat lives in a very eastern country. I don't remember which one, but... But lie on it. If you're not getting responses now, lie on it. Worst case scenario, you're in the same situation you're in right now. Best case scenario, you get a job because you lied. That's what I would do. I'm gonna be so honest. I would lie 1000%. I would lie on all of my job applications that I would hire or hand out. If I wasn't doing this, 100%, I would lie. Say that I have experience that I don't have. Because they gotta train you anyways. Whether you're experienced or not, they still have to train you. So you'll still have to learn. They can't expect you to know how to do the job. Oh, well, they can. They're like, oh, well, it says on your resume you know how to do this, so... But realistically speaking, they can't fire you for it. You can't get in trouble. And if all that matters is getting a job... Like, they'll have to teach you everything. Be like, oh, yeah, I forgot. It's been a while. What am I supposed to do again? Run me through this? Yeah. I want to put nerds in a freeze dryer. Why would you want to do that? Why? For what purpose? Honestly, how laying down on a resume, lying on it? The candy? I know the candy, yeah. I mean, like, why? Like, do they taste better? When they're frozen? I have a background as a cop that is alright. I like Gate Tested by Previous Shop. Oh. Canada seems to be an okay country. Canada is not great. Canada is not at all great. We have housing crisis. We are still suffering drastically from inflation and stupidly high tax rates. Canada is nowhere near great, unfortunately. Not now. It will be. Eventually. Like, they'll have to fix it eventually, but it's not great. Canada is the country that's known to, like, open, basically, not any immigrant, but, like, Canada's a country that you often migrate to. I feel like it's very common knowledge. If you want to migrate somewhere, Canada will accept you with open arms. And that's not that doesn't work like that's not very, very bad for longevity. Because now, like, the unemployment rates are 20%. Which I think, I don't know, like, that's, from what I've heard, is like incredibly high. The unemployment rate for people ages 18 to 25 is 20%. That means 1 in 5 people, adults, are unemployed. And it's not by choice. That's not by choice. And you cannot live off of the unemployment money you're provided. It is, it's not enough for anything. Like, it's not enough for rent. It's not enough for food. It's truthfully unsurvivable. It's not survivable. Survivable. There we go. So there's too many people, not enough houses. Rent is incredibly expensive. Like a one bedroom, not a one bedroom, a bachelor, is that what it's called? What is a bachelor? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a bachelor apartment, which is like basically just one room. And then obviously a bathroom. Like, you get a bathroom. But your living room, kitchen, and bedroom are all in one room. A bachelor is about $2,000 a month for rent. Depending, like, if you get a good one, like, okay, this one, I'm looking right here. This one's $1,500. Okay, no, 2,000 is a stretch. I guess if, like, okay, hold on. If I move out of my city a little bit out. Yeah, move out a little bit. Okay. Still not great. $1,500. $1,500, $1,500, $1,300, $1,900, $1,700, $1,700, $1,300, $1,750. And that's just to rent a room. That is literally just one room and a bathroom. For context, if you're unemployed, what is it called if you're unemployed that you get? You get like, I think it's like $1,100 a month. That doesn't even cover your rent. And then your food, and your phone, and your internet, and everything else. It's like 500 euros to CAD. That is $802. So we're paying double. We are paying double what you pay. For the same thing. Oh, this song's been playing for way too long. As for real, yeah, it's not great right now. It is not great. It never got to really recover from inflation because of this housing crisis. There's not enough people, and we let too many people in. Like, Canada prioritized letting other people in rather than taking care of their own citizens. That is the problem. And now so many young Canadians struggle to find employment, to be able to survive. The idea of having your own apartment or just having your own place to live is out the window unless you bungle up with like 4 other people. The idea of having a family is not fathomable because it's not affordable. That's why birth rates have declined drastically in Canada, but you know, I know it's declined globally. But like, I know how much you know, your standard 9 to 5 40 hours a week pays you. That's not minimum wage. Roughly gets you, and it's not enough to survive on, unless you get really lucky. And what I mean by lucky is you find like a place that is really cheap and is nice, that is livable. But typically the cheap places have problems that cost money to fix, so. We're seeing POC living here in 2020. Having to see immigrants. Yeah, it's kind of become the opposite in Canada, where it's like people are just like upset when they see that now. And it's so terrible because it's like, not me personally. It's not that person's fault. But it is, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what, like, a lot of Canadians blame, what's the word? I guess they blame immigrants for the problem, which, it's not directly the immigrants' fault. Like, they had to come here because they didn't have anywhere else to go kind of deal. It's more the government's fault for letting it get out of control. But it's a terrible thing because it's pitted a lot of Canada against each other. Which it's a terrible thing. Canada's not in a great place. That's why I want to move. I want to go to Europe. I don't see a future in this country. A realistic one anyways. That's why I've like semi made the decision that in 2025 or in 2030 I'm going to move to Europe. Ideally, anyways. All things go the way I want them to. I think rent prices are a problem in general. Germany's biggest cities. Rent is over the roof too. I mean, rent is 22 a square meter. It costs almost 900 euros. Yeah, that's how much it costs about here. How much you say for a 40 square meter apartment? What is the size of this one? Can I see the size of it? Wait, a 40 square feet apartment, or did you mean 400? Oh, you're doing square meter. Oh, you're doing square meter, not square feet. Square meters to square feet. Yeah. This apartment I'm looking at is... Okay, so let me do this. Let me do this backwards. 347 square feet. 347 square feet to meters. Square meters. This apartment I'm looking at is CAD to euro. It's 32 square meters and it's 1184 euros a month. And it's 32 square meters. This is just a random one I picked. It was the first one I saw. It wasn't anything special. Like, I know it's a problem all over the world, but I really do believe Canada's got it, like, some of the worst. Some of the worst. To be fair, an Eastern minimum, wow, English. In Eastern Europe, minimum wage is like is less than 8 an hour, and it's what level apartment, it's 800 CAD, give or take. I don't know how that, what that translates to. I guess if you double that. Oh, okay, so that's the thing. The minimum wage here is double that, but then, a livable apartment is like 2.5 times the price. The minimum wage doesn't balance out with the cost of living. So, is it warm or cold? Cold equals just right, no gas, electricity. This is, we call it all-inclusive. That's what we use the term. I'm trying to see. Is this all-inclusive? Oh, it's an apartment, so I'm pretty sure it's all-inclusive. I'm pretty sure they're always all-inclusive in apartments. I could be wrong. It's not even telling me. Okay, well, I just lost the apartment anyway, so let me just find another one. Okay, here's another one. This one is bigger. This one's 402 square feet. The other one was 370, so it's probably like 40 square meters. Rent specials. I just want to see if it's all-inclusive. I don't want to... I'm not seeing that information. Typically, it evens out, though. Like, I will say, it evens out to being that price anyways. Like, if the apartment is cheaper than that, then it's not... It would be the equivalent to... cold. And then you pay the prices for electricity and heat, and it adds up to that. Or, it's just that total, and then you don't pay. Like, generally speaking, it's the same either way. It's the same price. Livable wage in the city used to be 20... in NS? What is NS? Livable wage in the city used to need to be 25 plus Canadian per hour to even break livable wage. Yeah, dude. Minimum wage here is 16. You're not making 25 plus an hour unless you have a degree. Generally speaking, or you do construction. Oh, Nova Scotia. Gotcha. So yeah, that's right. Dude, I haven't seen NS in reference to Nova Scotia in forever. Yeah, you're right. But... We are just for context, because I saw this as a study. Canada's richest province, which is our version of a state, is poorer than the poorest country or the poorest state in US. Our richest province is more poor than the poorest state in US in terms of average household income. What's the poorest state? It was Mississippi. It started with an M. I'm pretty sure it started with an M. Missouri, maybe? I think it was no. Was it Missouri? I think it started with an M. Yeah, okay, I just googled the poorest states are Mississippi, Louisiana, and New Mexico. I didn't know that was a state. So I'm guessing it was Mississippi. And it's considered, it's not that like if you live there, you're poor. It's just like, if you live in Mississippi, your household income, or the average household income is just lower. So your poorest makes more than our richest in Canada. Like, we have it really bad right now. Which is also why I want to move. I'm gonna move? That's not even a bad thing, necessarily. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just like... It's just, that's the lowest average household income. But that balances out. In the States, it balances out. That's the other thing I'll say. And like, what's it called? In every state, they have different wages, but it also cost of living is different in every stage, and it's generally based off of the wages. So if the minimum wage in what's it called? How do I explain this? The lower the minimum wage, the lower the cost to live. That's usually how that works. So in a state like California, it's really expensive to live there because, but California has one of the highest minimum wages, right? Whereas, Ohio has a lower minimum wage, so the cost of living there is lower. You don't make more money, like you don't make the same amount of money as you do in California, but it costs less to live there. So it balances out in terms of like time in the sense. Like if you work 8 hours in California and in Ohio, you're making the same percentage of like your rent coverage. Like 1 8-hour shift covers maybe like 5%. Let's just say that as a random number. In both, it's the same. Here you're making like $100 something. But then here you're making like 40, but it's still the same percentage because here it costs like $2,000 a month. Here it costs like 800, if that makes sense. So it makes sense. It works like that in the States. However, in Canada, it's backwards. Because again, our richest is poorer than your poorest. So what I mean by that is, in theory, and honestly, if I didn't do this and I was an American, I just worked a standard job, I would go live in an expensive place like California. I would live as cheap as I could, making as much money as I can, because you working at McDonald's in California and working at McDonald's in Ohio, you're getting paid a lot more in California for doing the same job. It costs more to live there, but you're getting paid more. So I would work there, save a lot of money, and then move here because it's the same currency. So if you make $25 in California an hour, when you move to Ohio, that's still $25. Whereas like, if you make 20 Canadian dollars and then you move to the States, that 20 Canadian becomes like $13. But it's the same in the States. So it makes sense there because it's all the same thing. Like it makes sense. What am I trying to say? Hold on. I lost my train of thought in my mid-yappage. It makes sense there for the cost of living to be high because the wage balances it out. Whereas here, the wage doesn't balance out, like here in Canada, I mean. The wage doesn't balance out the cost of living. Also, why does the music just like keep stopping? What the freak? I don't know. What country did I move to, Waves? I don't know. Somewhere in Europe. I haven't gone that far yet. If I'm gonna be honest, like very honest, it was Denmark for a while, but I don't know. It was Denmark for a while, but it's because there was somebody there. So that's, and I you know, that it makes it a little bit awkward when you're not in contact with that person anymore. So I don't know, but it's also like Denmark is very appealing from what I know of it. That seems very That chatter's name? No, it's not that person. It's somebody I know personally. What's it called? It's somebody that I don't know personally. It's not like a chatter. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. Denmark seemed really appealing based off of what I learned, but I haven't learned about other countries too much. It's gonna be more of a spontaneous decision. Like, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I'm gonna spend like a month looking at everything and pick my favorite, I guess, or what seems best for my case. But it's also like I gotta take into consideration, like how easy this gets or to gain citizenship. That's another thing too. Like Denmark, you really just have to be in a you just have to be in a committed relationship with somebody, and then you can gain citizenship that way, which is crazy. But similar to you, if you want to be safe from Russia, yeah, that is an aspect, absolutely. But heading Osho, till next time, have a good. We'll see you later, dude. Take it easy, homie. Take it easy, dude. My husband wants to move to Canada with me, but I told him moving to the US is better until Canada's housing cost gets potentially better. Yeah, I don't see it getting better anytime soon. Like, I really don't. Their solution to the housing problem is to make more houses, which makes sense, but they're not making more houses. They're making container houses. They're making houses that you won't want to live in. They're making portable houses, not actual houses. They are making cheaper houses that are literally cheaper houses. Not cheaper as in more affordable. Cheaper as in lower quality. Waves, what if you marry all of your viewers and get citizenship everywhere? No. Only some countries. I think some countries have to do more than get married. I just think in Denmark, I'm pretty sure, from what I'd read, you don't even have to be married for Denmark. Just be in a committed relationship. Which I don't know what defines committed, but 3D printed house. High key. High key. Belgium, Denmark, or Luxembourg. I probably said that. I really butchered the hell out of that one. Yeah, I don't know. It's the main thing that sold it for me was like, it's possible to have a future out there. I think. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and glorify it. Obviously, I know it's not great over there. I'm not gonna act like, oh my god, it's so heavenly over there. I know everywhere, and you know, every country has their own problems, and realistically speaking, every country is still being affected from COVID, truthfully, in terms of like recessions and depressions, and just, there's that word that I can't think of, but inflation. Countries are still recovering from it, but I'm saying there are a lot of countries that have recovered a lot better than Canada has. And at the rate it's going, it doesn't seem like Canada's going to recover anytime soon. Like, just as an example, because like I said, I was looking into Denmark. I could have bought, like, houses there were 3 times as cheap to buy. Not to rent, to buy, to own. 3 times as cheap. I compared very similar houses in very similar locations, and what I mean by that is they were waterfront houses, so they were close to the water. I compared the size, the amount of rooms, and not too much into consideration when they were structured, like when they were made, but they were both like relatively newer houses, and it was over 3 times cheaper in Denmark than in Canada to own the house, to outright buy it. It was like, it translated like 300 something thousand Canadian dollars, whereas in Canada, it was 1.3 million. That's over 4 times. No, because it was, I think it was 364. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was, yeah, because I was like, it's not 4 times. I remember being 3.5. 364 times 4 is 1456 would be 1,456,000. It was like a 1,320,000. It was almost $1 million more. And I was like, well, if I can save $1 million on buying a house to move to a different country, I'll do that. Absolutely, I'll do that deal. I do that deal. I think it's a pretty damn good deal. Some people treat Japan like it's Vinland. I have no idea what Vinland is. But If Germany, stay away from girls. I don't think I could do Germany because I feel like that's a really hard language to learn. I think that's another thing that I gotta take into consideration too is language. Like I really don't want. I don't entirely want to do UK, but like UK is a very appealing factor because I already speak the language. I have an accent, but. At some point, I hung with a girl who was on vacation, and since the entire trip was cheaper than rent for vacation for that summer. Yeah, and she's from New York. Yeah, I believe that. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Like again, I don't mean to say that you guys are not in poor situations, not like poor, like financially like bad situations. Like I imagine there's nowhere that it's perfect because truthfully, if it was perfect somewhere, then everybody would move there. Everywhere has their struggles, but financially, North America has been struggling for or not North America, just the Western Hemisphere has suffered drastically. So incredibly much. Whether that is because of the fact that we are Western and it's overseas, like I don't know if it's related to that at all or what it is. It's just not great. It's what we're used to. Like when I was looking at the cost of living in Denmark, I was shocked. Truthfully, I was shocked. There was a small part of me that was like, dude, I will move tomorrow. I will move tomorrow. I didn't, but because it is a lot more affordable. Not to say that it is affordable, like, you know, realistically speaking, it's just cheaper there. Costs. Okay. So what's it called? I just Googled it because I was curious. This is the AI overview, so take that with a small grain of salt, but I think it's kind of accurate. A single person can expect to spend, situation pending, of course, 3,500 to 4,000 Canadian dollars a month. A family of 4 might spend 7,400 to 8,000 a month. I believe a family of 4 would. I think a single person, you can vary on many different things. Like you could definitely lower that number if like you roommate, which is what everybody does now. The idea of living alone is impossible. Unless you make a ridiculous amount of money, and then you're blowing your money away, spending all of it on rent. But it's about 3,500 a month. When you consider like, so I have to fix my freaking game stick because they messed up the size. Oh, sick! I just closed all that. I didn't mean to close that, but that's great. Okay, well, bye everything. All gone now. When you consider like everything that needs to be taken into consideration, like cost of transportation, cost of like car insurance, cost of food, cost of rent, cost of other bills, cost of internet, cost of cell phone, cost of entertainment, anything else like that, like it adds up, and it's a lot over here. Whereas over there, it doesn't. It's not that it's not a lot; it's still a lot, but it's less. Of course, it's always situational, of course, but imagine you get the pissed tentacle monster and now you have to include housing crisis into the video. No, it's okay. I know I'm not getting it anytime soon. I know, don't worry. It's gonna take a hot minute before we get a Deoxys, which is chill, but see, the French, Dutch, Italian, Spanish, or German separation, like stuff like that. It's choosing between plague or cancer. See, and it's like each country has their own uniques. Like everything, like, you know, every country has their own quirks. There's like other benefits. Like Canada, we have free healthcare, right? That's an aspect. If we get into an accident, we have to pay for it. But that comes at a cost of everything else costing so much more. And truthfully, I don't even go to the doctor, bro. I haven't been to the doctor, chat, since I was in middle school. I haven't been to the doctors in middle school, so I haven't benefited once from this free healthcare. It's nice to have, but what's it called? If you don't use it, then is it really worth you like benefiting from? It's like if you go to this restaurant, this really expensive restaurant, because they have amazing calamari. This restaurant sells some of the best calamari on the planet. And it's really expensive, but it's the best calamari out there. And then you go and you buy chicken nuggets instead. Is it really worth it when you could go buy chicken nuggets cheaper basically anywhere else? Like, if you're not benefiting from the main appeal of this situation, then is it worth paying all that extra money for those nuggets when you get the same quality, same kind of nuggets at another restaurant for half the price? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I want to bounce out of Canada. Because I'm not reaping the benefit of free healthcare. And I'm dealing with all the downsides that come with that. Sorry, I don't mean like complain about life. I'm really just trying to complain about life. I just like talking about it. Wait. None of the games are letting me encounter. Okay, that was so weird. They weren't picking up any of my inputs. Didn't order a Yappuccino. All right. Well, yes you did, bro. Yes you did. The second you clicked on this live stream, you did. What are you talking about? You come expecting like high quality gameplay? Wait, what? Oh, dude, my activity feed just says nothing happened. I think I got logged out. Okay. Why did you try to hit an alien? And we didn't even find it! But it's your FOMO, because the second you leave, you know I'm gonna find it. The second you bounce out of the stream, you know I'm gonna find it, and then you're gonna miss it. And you're gonna be so sad, and I'm gonna be like, I told you so, you shouldn't have done that. Ooh, fear of missing out. Blink. Recently urged to get another Aber from Pokemon, the Pokemon Fit series, instead of getting the one I got larger. Do it. Because then you can have all three. Pokefit is such a good quality. Oh, you're talking about, I thought you were talking about shiny hunting. What the hell is Pokefit? Wait, what's Pokefit? I've never heard of this before. Pokefit is a service that allows you to find the Pokemon that's the same height and weight as you. Why are my games lagging, by the way? What's going on? What is eating up my computer's resources? Nothing that I'm aware of, so I don't know why it's geeking. Sitting cuties? Wait, hold on. Oh, it's plushies. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I've never heard of Pokefit before. I like large plushies. Like, I think one of my favorite purchases is that Espeon. And cute boners there too. Definitely that Espeon though, because it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I am going to go crazy when they release the life-size Espeon though. I'm gonna go crazy. Like, I want to get the life-size Gardevoirs, but I have to get the life-size Espeon. I don't think I have a choice. Okay, just wanted to make sure that wasn't shiny. I want to get big Gardevoir, but I want with better quality. Yeah, it's hard to get both, typically speaking. The one thing that is convenient is kind of like the click time. So like okay, so just for example, I click on the top left screen to load like the next thing. And then by the time I loop all the way around, I click all the other ones, the top left screen's good to go again. I think that's really convenient. If I had to wait even longer, I'd be very upset Biscuity. Because there is a delay on when you input, I will say. There is always a delay. Like, I can't just spam A. Like, there's loading times. So like this. I'm not doing it like efficiently or maximum efficiency, but I totally could. Like, I'm geeking out because my fingers low-key hurting. I'm clicking, because that's the other thing too. I have to manually click every reset. So okay, no, every reset I have to click I don't know. My pointing finger hurts from it. How many times? Let me see. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In a perfect realm, I have to click 40 times per reset, like set of resets. And I'll show you guys what I do. Like actually what I'm doing. After you say, okay, it's not shiny. I just want to make sure. If I go here, and then I change the display capture to this, or to this screen. This is what I'm doing. Is it picking up my mouse? Actually, I don't know if it's picking up my mouse. Do you guys see my mouse when I do this? I'm gonna hope yes. I have to click on each screen every single time. You can see my mouse going back and forth. Every single time I have to click on the screen so that way I can register the input. Because like if I just don't click, it'll only input for like you see the top right games going crazy. None of the other ones are. I have to manually click on the other ones and then click A. So I have to A 4 times. And every single time I have to do that, I have to click 10 times per screen. So every reset is 40 clicks. Which I will not lie. My finger is sore. My finger doesn't like that idea. So I've clicked 12,000 times. You take this number and you times it by 10. That's how many times I've had to click. And that's assuming a perfect circle too. Like there have been plenty of times where it's like one game falls behind because it doesn't work properly. Like it doesn't just register the input in time. I click too fast or something. So then I gotta click on it again. Just add a 0 to the end of that and that the encounter count, and that'll tell you how many times I've clicked. My finger hurts. Can't you get carpet tunnel? Is it carpet tunnel? Whatever that word is. I don't know what that word is. Can you get that from clicking too much? Isn't that a thing? I shiny hunted so hard that I got an injury. Clickbait. W clickbait. I spent 24 hours shiny hunted Deoxys. Gone wrong. Sent to hospital. That would be a video, high key. I think that'd be a fun video. I could like include the housing crisis discussion. Oh, carpal tunnel. There we go. Carpal tunnel. That's how you say it. I thought it was carpet with a T at the end. Yeah, dude. Okay, like actually though, hold on. I might have to only stream these. How long am I live? Oh, I've almost live for 4 hours. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna end stream now, actually, because like my finger's actually really starting to hurt. I don't want to keep pushing it. And then see how I'm feeling tomorrow. These might have to be shorter streams. We might have to stream these shorter because of how I have to click. I don't want to hurt my finger. Because like, if I get like carpet tunnel and I just can't, then like I can't hunt it. So I don't want to push myself. I'd rather chill. It's not like we're gonna get it today anyways. Unless maybe we do, but the odds are we're not gonna get it. We're only at like a quarter. Not even a quarter. A quarter's 2,000. At a sixth, maybe? So, jump scare. Hi, gamers. We are gonna call it here today. Did we get the stream? Or did we get shiny? No. Enjoy your bread, doubters, and enjoy your bread. Before stream ends, I do want to say a fat thank you really quickly to the homies. Sanity for the gifted 3 months. The homie Goon King. Crazy name, dude. Sanity, thank you for the 3 months. Technically 3 gifted, technically speaking. Thank you for the gifted. And Evie with the gifted as well. Evie, if you're still here, thank you so very much. The additional support is not at all needed, but it is greatly appreciated. So seriously, thank you very much. However, even if I didn't say your name, if you're just here, you can see my voice, you can hear my face. Thank you for hanging out. I do greatly appreciate it. We'll be live again tomorrow, running it back. Because this is the last shot I'm going to get. And then it's Living Dex. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. God, I really got to cut my hair. New video soon. I am hoping to get the video done soon. I know air traffic is doing it. I'm going to do it again. Follow me on Twitter, you know, Discord, YouTube. And if you didn't know, Vods channel. Oh, it's Vods. Is it Vods? There we go. Vods channel. If you haven't subbed there, definitely go do that so you can watch streams back whenever you need to. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't die and my finger doesn't hurt. Hopefully it's better tomorrow. We'll figure that out then, though. Have a fantastic rest of everyone. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. I won't be live on Tuesday. I will not be live on Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm not going live because that's Canada Day. But I'll be live again tomorrow, so I hope to see you there. If I do, then I'll see you then. And if I don't, then I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye! God, I hate outros so much. I always scuff them so incredibly bad.